That made it down from Harlem.
We're on the same island. This is good.
Niggas don't leave Harlem.
Now we do.
Only they go to wrestling them though.
That's him.
Real shit.
That's terrible. Jobber Nation, welcome
I love it.
to a very special episode. Thank you so much. Because actually, that was mine. You can leave that where that's at. Of the Jobbertears podcast. As always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black. We are blessed today. I'm outnumbered, ladies and gentlemen. Typically, I'm outnumbered, but now I'm like doubly outnumbered at this point. We have two very special guests with us. Is this the first time we've all recorded together?
Yes.
All right. I love making history, so let's do that today.
Right
Before we get started, I want to thank everyone that came out last week, Friday, to Ridgeville Park for Battle Club Pro, do the fight thing. Thank you to all the sponsors, including the gentleman you see sitting with us at this table.
Yeah, you already know.
So thank you once again to everyone that supported the show that came out on a Friday night. I know that wasn't easy, traffic, but it was a good time. It was a good reunion. So glad everyone was able to come out.
For the people who may not know,
Whoa,
Janelle accepted the proposal.
Yes,
It's official,
yes,
Pete.
yes,
It's official. They
yes.
crack in the hood, Pete.
Is that
official
banned?
part owner.
That word is not banned here, right?
Nah,
Yes.
nothing.
No.
Yes. Nothing can ban.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
part
thank you.
owner. You know, the first Afro Latina
Let's
in
go.
the Eastern Hemisphere, right?
Well, I would probably say the East Coast.
The East
but
Coast,
Fire.
baby. We taking over. We taking
Big boss.
over.
Fire.
He's always the one with the bars, but thank you. And like I said,
Shout out to Janelle from the HR.
in
Put
the-
some respect in the name. So when you see her, it's Miss Janelle from the HR.
Human resources. Let's go, baby.
Right.
I'm over y'all.
Miss
And it's
HR if you nasty.
And just no.
Sometimes you gotta stop thinking down here, start thinking up here.
Jesus Christ.
Tanisha.
Niggas
But
come from
no.
Harlem and start
Yeah,
spitting
just
bars.
out here. But no, thank you. And like I said, when I did accept, I wouldn't be able to do it without my brothers in hand. So I do
Right,
thank Sir
right.
Wilkins and Mr. Black for always being those to lean on and making me, accountable for any and everything that we've done the past 3.5 years. But I thank you to everyone that's reached out personally, that's said their thanks, congratulations, and all that, just because it's not really about me. That's why it's like so hard when people say, oh my God, I'm just like, no, like this is just the first step to us actually doing change, to us actually
Right.
being involved on a different level. Because once again, my success is everyone's success. So it's not only about me, it's about everybody here for the journey. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
In other words, before we do get started, has everyone watched Squid Games?
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
That's on
shit,
Michael
man.
Bostic.
My guy.
No.
My guy, Michael Bostic's in the building.
Can never pronounce the last
Shout
name.
out to young Ron. Shout out to young Joseph, aka Thick Boy Fitness of the Show Up Season podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Big Boy Joseph.
Yeah, even though he's not a big boy like that no more.
He's a thick boy.
He's not though.
Thick
You know,
boy.
like his brand called like.
I've seen him.
Thick
I
Boy
met him. I
Fitness.
recorded with him.
Nah, man, stop it with
He not
Thick
thick.
Boy Fitness. Think about it, man. Like
There's
think
levels
about,
to
like,
thickness.
When you talking to girls, man, big boy, like everybody's big boy.
I'm slim
but very
thick.
people is thick boy. Think
I'm
about
slim
it.
thick.
Yeah,
She's
How?
different.
Mom, what's your name? Like, yo, hi, what's your name? My name was Thick Boy Fitness.
Yo.
Come on, whisper the
I
girls
definitely
ear,
don't think
though.
that's the way you
Drippity
should
drip?
introduce yourself.
Why not? Why not?
Because it can either be really problematic
Like
or
you gotta do 10 push-ups right after you say thick boy fitness.
That's a fact.
or like jumping jacks. Like I would be like, you gotta do
Right
it.
afterwards.
People listening probably looking like, yo, who are these other two niggas in
Yeah,
here?
so as anytime we have guests, I don't introduce them. You guys introduce yourselves.
It's all good.
So please let the viewers and listeners know who you
Listeners
are.
especially.
Yeah, you already know, man. The DOE, the good brother Kenneth Stones. We are the Dirty Hills. Shout out to everybody out there, Jobbertears. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all
Oh, thank
for your
you.
guidance. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. We on Spotify, Apple Music, Pro Wrestling Tees, Twitter.
Pro
Hashtag
Wrestling
Dirty Hills.
Tees.
Damn straight.
Woo!
Damn straight. All right.
You gotta
Shout out
stop
to the
printing your
viewers out
merch.
there. Feel me? You already know, man. Love is love.
So wait, favorite wrestler of all time?
Monza, I'm gonna say Chris Jericho.
Y2J.
I'm gonna say the excellence of execution, Bret Hart, man.
Ooh.
I'm always been a fan of technical.
Have you met
submission.
him?
No, I would love to.
Really? You haven't met Brett yet?
Yo, listen, man.
Jesus.
I'm a small fish in a big pond. All right?
That's how I feel. I get you.
I'm a small fish in a big pond.
No, I hear you. No, I'm trying to think. Wasn't it? I don't know if he's doing the big event.
Yo, I seen him around, man. I do see him around,
Because
man.
that's where I met him. If those that once again living in New York, tri-state area, the big event is like one of the biggest wrestling conventions.
We're planning.
They do it twice a year, so they do it. I think always March and November. So the one coming up, which actually is Full Gear Weekend, is it's gonna be the first ever 2 days. So during Saturday and Sunday, they're gonna have AEW people. I think mostly on the Sunday because most of them will be in Minnesota the night before. Which will have our viewing party Full Gear that Saturday. And
which
then
I want to commend y'all. Pardon me, y'all viewing parties be off the motherfucking meat right now. Just to have that much of culture in one place.
I think that's always the one thing I think everyone says coming out is like,
we enjoyed
I've never seen so many black people watch
yo.
wrestling together. Literally.
Real shit.
We were surprised.
See, yeah, literally. Or even right after Smackdown when we had a little get together at Legends, I had someone that actually, he's from Connecticut. He came out for the show and he came to Legends to stop by before going back home. He was just like, yo, I've never seen so many like.
Is it going to be a shootout or something like that? Do we have to worry about ourselves or something like that?
No. We classy. We classy.
Yeah,
that's what we like.
Bad and bougie.
I think we the worst ones when we get there, but we appreciate.
No, you're not. Whenever you think you're bad, there's someone that's worse.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, trust me, we had worse.
Yeah. Trust me, you have.
If I tell you half the stories, like what? Like yeah.
All right, man, we're doing something right there. God damn it.
So
shout out to the past niggas who don't bang with us because we obviously see them. We a bunch of winners. Shout out to us all in the room. Winners.
Yeah, shout out.
That's it.
Wow. Well, there you go. So, Wilkins, you had a question for the table before we get started. Talking about some
let's break the ice. Who do you think is worse, Jenny from Forrest Gump or Rose from Titanic?
Jenny from Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP.
No.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Absolutely
Yes.
not.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how?
I like that right
Wait,
there.
she let that man on his whole life.
And bitch, let that nigga
Wait.
die.
Wait.
When she could have moved over.
No,
we
no,
all
no,
know
no,
that.
no,
Continuity is a
no,
bitch
no.
in movies.
First of all, she went to Forrest because Forrest was dumb enough to take care of that kid.
Church.
That's
and
why.
she knew it.
She knew that Forrest.
Did
she get AIDS?
Yeah.
She went.
Yo, shorty had AIDS.
She went and lived her whole
That's the
life.
other man, baby. That's that other man, baby. That was in the Black Panther party.
Exactly.
What was he doing there?
I'm done.
That's Bill's baby.
I'm just saying. Jenny
is trash.
Trash. I'm not saying that she's not trash.
But the thing about it,
She lived the whole life. She lived the whole life.
Rose
and decided to give that
Rose.
baby to
Yo,
him.
but Rose could have moved over.
Rose was young.
Fuck that.
Rose.
She was out here fucking and ducking
That's
on a
Jack's fault.
fucking boat.
Jack's fault.
No.
That was Jack's fault.
It was
because
not.
Jack could have
Jack's
asked her to
fault.
move over.
Exactly.
Jack didn't ask her to move over.
And she could have. First of all, she could have offered and
she
said,
didn't.
"Yo,
You're
Jack's
dying.
fault.
You don't realize certain things.
Body
Nah,
heat,
I think
baby.
it was
Body
Jack's
heat.
fault.
everything."
That was Jack's fault.
No, Jack.
Nah, she let that nigga go.
And then she could have
Jack-
And then watched him go down.
If
Watched him sink.
If Jack
Kept
was
that
smart,
diamond, though.
he would have stole a diamond,
Yeah.
moved her over,
Yeah.
and got his ass on that.
Yeah.
But he did it, and
No.
Jenny's the worst person ever.
Exactly.
Yes.
She had AIDS.
Exactly, my nigga.
Yes.
She contracted AIDS.
And
I
another
think
man's.
she
And
tried
another
to
man's.
give
She tried to give
She
it.
tried to give it to
Forrest.
Forrest.
Come on, now he hit that. He hit that in that room. He hit that.
Yes,
Come
come
on.
on.
hit that.
Make you a bad person. I just want to be
Yo,
No,
you
but
suck
try-
mad dick.
but
Got a kid
trying-
out of someone else. Then a kid. I mean, then a
So
guy was a
I just want to
deadbeat.
know if the roles were reversed and it was a nigga doing that. That'd be
He's
okay?
still a
She's
bad
saying it's
person.
terrible. He's even
The
worse.
problem
What's
is
the difference?
I
wait,
just
wait,
wanna
wait.
know.
It's not.
I just wanna know.
Listen. It's not her getting AIDS.
I just want that to
It's
be
the fact
clear.
that she lived her whole life.
It was the intentions.
It was. She lived her whole life
Church.
leading him on,
Not
and
even-
he knew he was mentally challenged.
So the lead on is worse.
No, it's in his entire life,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then brought him another kid.
Not to say she didn't love him.
And then name the kid after him.
Not
Yeah.
to say
Toxic as fuck.
But no, and then
Okay.
and then have to name the kid after him.
Forrest,
yo.
come
Come on.
Oh yeah, Lieutenant Dan was my favorite.
Come on,
Shout out to
B.
Lieutenant Dan.
Forrest did. Let's be honest. Forrest is a good guy.
Very good guy. Forrest is a great guy.
Forrest
yeah.
is a good guy,
He
bro.
took care of his friend
Challenge.
Bubba. Come on, man.
Oh,
like,
Bubba.
like, he gave the
Forrest is a
captain a
billionaire.
job. Come on his ship.
Forrest was a
Lieutenant
millionaire.
Dan.
Come on.
Wasn't he able to still live?
Forrest?
He
Yeah.
run. His legs was fucked up.
Yeah,
in the
he was
beginning.
fucked up, but
Yeah.
he was still able to live,
Yeah.
right?
Forrest is a millionaire.
Yeah, and Jack is at the bottom of the fucking Atlantic Ocean.
I saw the
guys.
part 2 coming out, right? It's a
So,
part 2 coming
Give
out.
me a break.
Titanic. I seen the trailers. The trailers.
No,
How they gonna come out with a part 2? Everybody
They
died.
gonna find him in the
One
ice
time.
cube and shit like that. You gonna watch up on C 30 years.
Could you imagine? Could you
Jack
imagine that?
return.
Yo, check YouTube, y'all.
That'd be like the worst, like Michael Myers, like Jason thing to do.
And let's be real,
Jack
we're all
returns.
tired of Michael Myers movies.
Not.
I'm done.
Yeah, we're all tired. of Michael
I'm with the
Myers.
Halloween, and I love the fact that it actually is going to be on Peacock too. So
I'm actually done with
Two
Michael
for one.
Myers.
Yeah, even Jason. Man.
I would like you
nah.
at
Can we
least
get a-
explain to me how he keeps
Yo,
coming
brother,
back to life.
let's do this. Let's get a Charles Lee Ray story.
Yeah,
A background on Chucky.
Charles Lee.
Oh,
Ray.
real
I
background.
love
Yeah.
the fact
the
that
drug dealer, the big nigga. You know, excuse my language, man. Can we do that?
I don't care,
That's
man.
fine. But no,
Let's get a Charles Lee Ray
Chucky
story.
coming on Sci-Fi and USA this coming
It's
week
fake.
too.
That makes no
That's
sense.
trash. That is
Yeah.
trash.
Yo,
That is
why
That's
are they
trash.
keep
trash.
getting bite by the
That's
adult
trash.
for?
That is
Nah,
trash.
my thing is they should make a story about Chucky before he was
Yes.
Charles Lee Ray. When he was
Yes.
Charles Lee Ray,
Yes.
how did
He
he
was a
learn
serial
voodoo?
killer.
You feel me?
He did a whole bunch of other things that we
How many
really don't
pounds
know
he
about.
moved? How many? You know what I'm
Like we
saying?
should do
was
that
moving
story.
pounds.
Like this
Feel
whole
me?
Yeah,
whole
that would be
Chucky
better.
thing is kind of
Origin story, you like
Outdated
better.
for me.
Nah,
it is.
I fucks with it only. And then they had in the trailer they had Jennifer Tillian, and I marked out.
Who's
Oh
Jennifer
shit,
Tilly?
she was in the Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky, but
So
that-
they're putting the pieces
Oh.
together. They're putting certain pieces
let's
that
not
they
talk
had in the
about that
movies.
child. That seed of Chucky was the worst
To-
one ever. The seed
Yeah,
of Chucky.
no,
that was
shit
the worst
trash.
one.
That shit was.
That's
So
how you
Britt
lead us
Baker
on.
almost got signed to WWE.
Yes.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that either.
Neutral.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like they tried to sweeten the pot with her
Adam Cole.
to come back.
Adam.
But she
Yeah.
loyal.
No,
loyal.
I'm talking about before then.
I mean, I'm
They
pretty sure.
they told them so the story is originally there was no AEW and everybody wanted to go to WWE. Baker said that was a dream, and I had a tryout with WWE, and my tryout was Bianca Belair, Lacey Evans, and I'm trying to think of the others, but there was a small group of us that had been picked to go to the secondary physical where it was like, oh man, we're all getting signed. This is the crew. And then Canyon pulled me to the side and said, yo, you know, as the father, I have a hard time pulling you from your academic career. You're going to be a dentist. So I want you to finish that and then email.
That was the issue.
This was like a year one of my dental school. And so I knew I still had 4 years to go. That like my heart sunk because I was young and dumb and ready just to leave dental school in a heartbeat for WWE.
I love the fact though that she finished into
Yeah,
dental
I-
school.
I-
Like, I actually
that's
really,
hard.
I actually
That's
love
hard
the
right
fact
there.
that she
I respect
can
the parents for that, bro.
she can
Yeah.
definitely sit
Yeah.
there and be like, I am D&D, like for
Yeah.
real, for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like,
discipline at its finest.
outside of
right
this
there.
shit.
Fact.
Discipline. Yeah.
Well, you got to respect the parents for like saying, yeah, wrestling is a hobby.
No, this was one of the coaches there.
I was one of the coaches.
One of the coaches there was just like, I'm a dad, so I ain't gonna let you like throw away your academic career.
Real shit.
But
Yeah.
Spacey has a lot of them that are like sound like I didn't know Omos had an MBA. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's African. Why you surprised?
Yeah,
that
you
doesn't-
got a point there.
Yeah, no.
That doesn't mean-
He is an African child.
Yeah.
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 Make
Yes.
But
Take
a
a
lot
pause.
of like
I didn't know
talent
his name was
actually.
that long though. Like his whole name.
Once again, he's African.
Yo,
Yeah. We
Well,
understood
that
his.
part, yeah.
Like I found that shit out like a year ago though.
Well, what's his name is like 10 syllables or something.
It's longer than that, man.
That's wild.
Yo,
And you know what's
See,
funny?
Prince?
If you pronounce
What?
it like
Why?
the way that they do it, probably is like 2 syllables.
Yeah.
Almost more.
But it's longer than that. That shit got like a J-U and an A and that shit, man. I
It
hear
said
that shit.
J-U
Word
and an
up, B.
Yo,
Whoa.
how do you put a J to U? Our language don't make sense. All right.
Dope.
Like
Wow.
like
Man.
stuff that's supposed to sound like it sounds this way when you start looking like that makes no sense.
Mhm.
The English language is terrible.
Brian Breaker is terrible. That's a terrible name.
Actually,
That's a terrible
not that
name,
bad.
man. I'm
Braun?
sorry. I've been waiting to say that.
Braun Breaker.
That's a terrible name.
that's not a terrible.
I don't mind
I
it.
don't mind
You was
it.
better off combining your daddy and your uncle name
You
with
know-
just being Rex Steiner, man.
No,
What
I
Steiner rap?
actually
Yeah.
didn't mind
What-
the fact
what-
that they didn't go the Steiner route. Cause
He sounds like him, dressed like them.
no,
What was
and I get that. Actually, I didn't even know he was related until after
Yeah.
he until that first NXT episode, and I was just like, he looked like somebody I know. God damn it, who
I'm
is
lost
this?
with NXT.
So then when I Googled it, I said, oh shit, that's his son, and that's the nephew.
Yeah.
Cool, but I like that element of like, oh shit, because it made me want to look more into him
Braun
than
Breaker.
just than him just being like, oh, this is second generation.
yeah.
Oh, this is that. This
The boy
is that.
got talent. The boy is all right.
He's
I
nice.
ain't
He's
gonna lie.
nice.
I'm just
He's
not
nice.
a fan of the name, the Braun Breaker, man.
Nah,
Oh,
he
get over
got it. He got it.
Breaker's all right.
I mean, I'm cool
It's
with it.
not
man.
that
It's
bad.
not a deal with
All
me.
right.
I feel like there are other worse names.
This is true.
Yeah.
What's the worst wrestling name you guys have heard?
Yeah. Shit. Good brother. How you call it? Your good
Man.
brother?
You know what? I can't even
Think about
off
it.
the
What
bat,
wrestling
man.
name did not hit for you
Viking
at first?
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
That is
man.
definitely-
Yo, I forgot they real tag team name because they
That is
War
probably-
Machine.
What? Forgot about that.
Me too.
I
Me too.
forgot. Yo, I forgot about that shit.
The
Those that are
Viking
watching on live feed,
experience.
what's the worst wrestling? I'm
The
interested
Street
now.
Profits.
That is not bad.
Listen to the reason why they hate Street Profits. Listen, guys.
Listen,
You
listen.
hate Street Pop because it remind you of the niggas on the block?
It don't
They're
remind you of
not
the
the
niggas,
niggas
on
from
the
the
block.
block.
Explain why you hate
They're
Street
the
Profits.
niggas from Malibu's Most Wanted. Alright.
I mean, yo, don't get me wrong. I think Street Profits are great athletes.
Great athletes.
I don't mind. I don't take nothing from them.
I hate the cup.
They're great people.
You hate the cup?
They don't get drunk.
I
And it's
just,
a stereotype.
I just
to
feel
cookouts.
that
I'm telling you, man.
they're not portraying the name itself. Now you call yourself the Street Profits, like
So you want them to be drug
So you
dealers?
want them to be hood to make
yeah, all
profit?
niggas like you a Street Profit.
But
be
see,
a
why
hood,
can it
like,
not
I
just?
don't know.
Why can't
man.
it be
Like,
better
for
than
me,
that?
it's just-
Because
So,
not every street nigga is gonna be a nigga that's gonna be on the block with a cup, with drinking,
yeah,
and doing
but
all
then
that
if you,
stuff.
all right,
A street
all right.
nigga could be like
But then
someone
if
like
you gonna
American
call your-
Gangster.
Hold on.
But yeah,
to
but
the
then-
WWE universe, to the rest of the world.
But then
what
if you're
do
gonna call
streets
yourself
mean?
the Street
Niggas
Profit,
out
you
in the
could be
streets.
like a common sense type of nigga, a Nas type of.
Stay
You know what I'm
woke.
saying? Like
Stay woke.
there's
So
always.
they're gonna put a 5%er on WWE
Here we
TV. Spitting knowledge.
Here we go.
He gonna be in the ring.
Look,
Because
look,
that-
look,
I don't
look,
understand.
look,
Because
These
that-
white devils
because
that
that
be coming
didn't-
all
because
into the ring.
That didn't go far for New Day in the beginning because no one like, and I actually was intrigued when New Day
I
first
was
started
too.
with the whole gospel and shit. I was
Damn sure
intrigued,
was.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what.
and it didn't hit.
It didn't.
But
It
they still
didn't
preach
hit.
it,
You're right,
but in
you're
a
right,
different way. They
you're
still
right.
preach it in
Right,
a
so they
different
can
way
be
now.
street prophets, but still
I don't know.
profits from the streets in a different way.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but they don't
don't
prophesy
know.
about anything.
It's like
Really?
Anthony Anderson and
They
Tate
don't.
Diggs and Malibu's Most Wanted.
Yeah,
Feel me? Like they're
I don't
actors.
even. First of all, Tate is.
They just give me this-
Oh my God, let's not get on that. Man.
I think. Don't get me wrong. I think they're great athletes. I don't mind watching their
from
matches.
the heavens.
I love their promos. I do.
It's
I love
just
their promos. I
the
just
stereotype of the
hate the
name.
gimmick.
The
I hate the cups. Hate the outfits.
Because I don't always drink out of a cup out of when I'm at a cookout.
They first of all, they've had black. They've had red.
Mostly red.
Mostly red.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I like
Are
I
you
said,
telling
I
me
just-
you wouldn't go to
for
a
me,
WWE
it's
event
just
and buy a red
not
cup?
the
No.
thing.
You know what it is?
Nah, I
Nah.
drink out of whatever you got. I got
I
blue
wouldn't.
cups in my house right now.
Yeah.
I would
They do,
I would
they do.
prefer
They do.
if they could evolve the gimmick.
Yeah,
it's
it
not
could've-
the
They
same
could
as they're not,
they
though.
could give me
Yeah.
Cam from Paid in Full.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
I mean,
But is that
Facts.
going
You
to?
got
But
to
the
use
thing,
it, Wilkins.
no,
You
but
got to use
no,
it.
but is that my thing? Is that going to translate good on TV?
Anything.
Yeah.
but
I mean,
they
you have
don't
hit
have-
roll.
Hold on, you
Look
see-
at hit
yeah.
hit roll.
Did you see what the
So,
Usos did?
so to be fair,
Exactly.
though, so
Did
yeah,
you
look
see
at the
what
Usos.
But the
did?
Usos,
Did you see what
they're
they-
actual.
They're drug dealing nephews.
They act. Yeah. I'm
Yo,
glad, yeah.
Uso Penitentiary.
Like,
They
like,
gonna help you.
like,
Yo,
niggas-
Uso Penitentiary.
like they know what it feels like to be locked up in a jail cell for 24
I'm
hours
just
at
saying-
least.
I'm just saying they.
So
changed
come
they-
on.
I don't know, man.
They
Maybe,
haven't
maybe
evolved-
Angelo Dawkins. I like Dawkins.
No, you know what it is? The Street
I love
Profits
Dawkins.
have not
Really?
evolved their gimmicks.
You don't like
since NXT.
Montez?
You
I
like-
like Montez.
Why?
Is he
He
too
too
pretty
pretty?
for y'all?
Yeah, yeah.
That's exactly what it is. I know who
I
niggas.
get
He
it.
had to shape up the S curls.
He with the S curls.
I get it. It's too
He's too pretty for it.
I think he's too clean.
They're
He's too
not.
clean
They're not
for y'all.
rugged enough.
He too clean for y'all.
They don't know the streets like they do. That's why they don't relate to them. No.
Nah, man.
That's. I was so glad we
I seen him in his suit. I was like, Street Profits,
Street
my
Profits.
ass.
What smoke? You know they don't
I was
smoke.
like, what
Maybe
smoke?
Dawkins. Maybe Dawkins smoke.
But nah, I like them as. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I
Wait,
like them
so
as
question.
people.
Speaking
and I
about
like them as athletes.
speaking about smoking, who's the one wrestler you would love to smoke with?
I'm gonna say RVD
Yeah.
Yeah,
Him on
yeah.
the Godfather.
Yeah,
or the
Okay.
Godfather.
yeah.
Him on the Godfather. Look,
I want to smoke with Stone Cold.
I
Okay.
wouldn't
I
mind.
didn't even know Austin smoked.
He smokes now. Yeah, he
Word.
smokes.
Word.
He smokes.
That's
Yeah.
because his body's beat up, son.
Yeah.
They're trying to get that CBD in the system.
Yeah,
I would-
yeah, all right,
I would
felt
definitely. I would
felt
like to
that.
smoke with Jericho. You know.
Yeah.
Christopher Jericho.
I would like I would like to smoke with R-Truth because that shit
You-
would
you-
be
you know.
hilarious.
I'm like,
That,
yo,
ha-
you gonna
that would
get
have
Lil
to
Jimmy
be
for
like
me?
the funniest.
Because I
smoking
know
session
that
ever.
he's the type of dude that was just in the background for everything.
Yeah.
Like he was in the wrestler. Like a lot of people don't know that he was just there in the
Who?
wrestler. Like R-Truth.
He was, yeah.
He was in the wrestler.
He used to open up for Pac and Digital Underground back
Come
in the day.
on. Come on.
Yeah.
He is the TK Kirkland of wrestling.
Yeah.
No.
What?
No, he's the Forrest Gump of wrestling.
No.
You know what? TK,
No.
TK, like you know what it
The
TK,
Wilkins.
TK, R-Truth are the Forrest Gumps of their respective worlds.
Because he's been everywhere. Like the mere fact there's a picture
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
R-Truth and
Yeah.
Tupac,
Yeah.
and the nigga looks the same.
Yo, facts.
Absolute the same.
Facts.
Black on fact.
He
Absolute
looks
the
exactly
same.
the same.
Two
So you feel like he's a time traveler.
Yeah.
Yo,
And the most random fact is he was the first ever black NWA champion. I was like,
Yo,
that's the
random.
most random fact
facts.
ever.
Yeah, random fact.
R-Truth. I would love to smoke
That's
with
when
him.
we took it
R-Truth,
serious.
okay.
That's when we took
R-Truth,
it
like
serious.
he tagged team with Pac-Man Jones. Like,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Like, come on, like
Yeah.
he went to jail. He was the ish. Like he tagged team with Road Dogg.
It's like
and
the
them
Allen
niggas.
Iverson of
Yeah.
Okay, quick. That was real true.
Conan.
Get rowdy. Come on, Conan.
Yeah.
Come on,
What was it?
B.
3 Live Crew? 3 Live
Come
Crew.
on, B.
Yeah.
I fucking
Like,
marked out when I saw
he was the
Conan.
beginning of TNA. Like the beginning of TNA.
Yeah.
So this, come on. B.
He lived. He's low key a legend.
He
You will
is.
never get no problem
gotta
from me.
put
That
some-
man is dope, man. I think
Yes.
Vince actually genuinely likes him.
No,
He's
he loves him.
Like that's the black guy I like.
That's the one
Yo,
black
come sit
guy
next to me.
Come sit next to me.
What do you think about
that? He don't even put hand sanitizer on when he talks to R2. Yeah, I bet he dope, man.
He's
Like, you want one piece of my burrito steak?
You got some hot sauce, truth.
They probably do have a good like
You know what I
crab
mean? Yeah.
boil.
It does look
together.
like that. Like, yeah, like he probably get paid like $2 million just to do nothing.
Nothing, bro.
Nah, he probably get paid. He got a nice little $500,000 a year.
He run around with that title and just put everybody else
Because
on with
he
that
gets sports
title.
entertainment. Like he literally is the
That's
blueprint
entertainment.
of
That's
sports
entertainment.
Well,
entertainment.
mind you, he the
That's
only one that still got to
entertainment.
keep his TikTok and all that
Come
stuff.
on.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on.
No
Legacy.
one said
That's
nothing
that
about his
legacy.
TikTok. It's mind you, he's the first one with the TikTok. He
Yeah.
was the first one to go viral with the TikTok. As far as
I think
the wrestling
TikTok isn't the issue. I think it was
stuff.
the
the Twitch.
Yeah, the Twitch.
Yeah.
because
Ain't
people
my
don't
Twitch.
people pay and subscribe to shit like that.
I
No.
don't
Xavier
know
still has
anything
his.
about the Twitch.
Yeah,
bro.
but then we
He
found
must
out
be
up,
another
up,
one.
down,
He must be another
down.
one. He like.
But Xavier
But then we
is,
found out up, down, down is WWE. So,
yeah, it's ran under WWE.
so
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad. But the Twitch was the issue.
Bro, you have to take give and take, son.
No, listen, that's
I made you famous,
business.
B.
Yeah.
I'm gonna own you.
Own you.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you could got this website, but I'm just gonna run it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
run
Have
it
you
for
ever seen the Twitch numbers?
Nah, I've never.
boy?
The
I know they
page
be up
has
there.
500,000
Yeah.
subscribers.
The last
What's she
numbers
be
I
doing
seen
on
was
there?
Zelina Vega before she.
So
when she
yeah,
got
Zelina
fired.
Vega is number 2
Yeah.
among like
What
wrestlers.
do they
Yeah.
do? They just play video games.
They play Wilkins and wear a tank top.
That's it. Do they
Damn.
lower it like every hour?
That's for the gamers. Those are for the gamers.
I'm
Nah,
fucking
and
up.
they just
I'm
talk
fucking
about
up
their day.
in
Yeah,
the
they talk about their
podcast.
day, like yeah, like you like subscribe, like you make an account, you find who everyone looks.
It's like
and watch
OnlyFans
them.
for gamers.
But like this, yeah, it's like
I
only
never
fair
got
for
on
gamers.
Twitch.
I never did either.
Listen,
I'm not a
you-
gamer.
I've never got on
Basically,
Yeah.
Twitch is watching along on YouTube. It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's the same thing, and then you can interact with them. You can.
Yeah.
It's like a live stream.
Speaking of interaction, has anyone watched the Escape from the
That
Undertaker thing on
was
Netflix?
Crack, man.
Escape,
did.
escape from where?
I like
actually
the
watched
Escape
it
the
last night.
Undertaker.
that was
I didn't like it.
crack.
I didn't either.
I didn't watch it either.
I like the
So,
Go ahead.
so I watched it this morning. It's like a 30-minute thing, but then you
It's
can
dope.
play it again.
I watched it in 5 minutes.
It's low-key obnoxious, but I mean, it does the job. Like, it has New Day, you laugh, you pop a
You got
little.
the New Day and the
You got
Undertaker.
Undertaker. You got
Or-
two great things
yeah,
together. It's
like-
like peanut butter and jelly.
Don't
I
be a
just felt
hater,
that,
nigga.
like I felt that wasn't too. It was too kiddish. It wasn't universal
That's
enough.
the-
Yeah,
that's
I
the-
watched it with my kids.
that's the
I actually
audience.
played it with my
That's
daughter.
the whole thing.
That's the audience, though.
No, I understand
Talk
that, but
about
like
it. The
think about it.
demographic. They
No,
got
no,
a
no.
demographic
Really
right
think
there.
about it. Some of the best kids movies out right now is literally for the whole family. Frozen, Wreck-It Ralph. You know, huh?
But you gotta
Yeah,
also
it's
think
not
that
my
like
thing.
I looked at it like this. They put this to interact with your kids. Also, like WWE is like one of the only companies to be worldwide as far as wrestling goes. Like they're the first ones to like put
Yeah.
wrestling in the household. Like,
Yeah.
they're a
Yeah.
household name when it comes to wrestling. So for them to do this and then have you to interact with your kids, like my kids don't like wrestling. I always try to get my daughters to watch wrestling. This is a one way I could be like, oh, my kids know who the New Day are. So I was
How
like,
did they like it?
they was cool. They was fine with it. They
Damn.
And it gave me a chance to see the
You know what I mean?
Undertaker out of character, but still in character.
Oh, he was Mark.
yeah.
Listen, man, I'm a wrestling fan, bro. I don't give two shits.
Listen, I love
I don't
him.
give a fuck if the
It was
Undertaker ever
loud
come
and
back, bro.
Damn,
Feel me?
I-
You
I
get
see
to
what
see
you
him out of in another limelight. That's
Just
all
like
it
when
was.
Mike had it, he was on Joe Rogan.
So of course, Dirty Hills got to be on.
Who said that?
Izzy.
Oh, what?
That hot sauce shit was amazing, though. With the chicken wings and the Undertaker, that was amazing, man.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The way he did hot ones.
Yeah, that was dope,
So
man.
what's next?
Well, let's I guess talk about the return of WOW.
Let's go.
Women of Wrestling is returning. The owner of the LA Lakers, what's
Yeah,
her name?
Jeannie Buss.
Jeannie. They did a press conference the other day where they announced the return of WOW. They have re-signed Tessa Blanchard, who seems they can't find anywhere else to welcome her but WOW, which is fine.
That was crazy, HR.
And they announced that one of the new executive producers is no other than Miss AJ Lee herself.
She's gonna be wrestling, man.
She has a broken neck. She's not wrestling.
She's gonna
That-
wrestle. Trust me.
That's what I said about Dan Bryan. Like, come on.
Oh, but
Let's
when
go
not,
Listen,
she's gonna
You
wrestle.
said it was a work.
Yeah.
Which I stand by. Which I stand by. I don't care.
Listen to this.
I stand by that
In
shit.
Janelle's world,
I stand by
she
that
said
shit.
that WWE
Everything's a
and
fucking
Daniel
work.
Bryan worked it out, said that, you know what?
Everything's a work.
You'll fake an injury, my nigga. Even though they had a
I didn't say fake it though.
No,
That's not my words.
No.
That's not my words.
This is how we feel about edges too.
No. Hold on, story. But mind you, WWE makes way more money when he's active, right?
Yeah.
So you literally could hit the whole profit in half. There's no profit after that. But in her head, it was a work.
Her
Yeah.
belief is like niggas are saying that the 5G towers cause cancer.
Yo.
That's her world, son.
No.
That's her. That's
I
actually-
definitely okay.
That's definitely how she.
Now-
That's comparable to that.
See,
Yeah,
so
I don't want to know how I feel
welcome,
about Roman.
welcome to my world where I'm always criticized for some shit, but I stand by what I said. I still think the storyline with Daniel Bryan is a work. It's
5
fine.
years.
It's okay.
5 years.
That's
It's
kind of
okay.
how I feel about Roman.
I mean, they
and
probably
the
came
whole-
back
I-
with him
I
coming
don't
back.
know,
They
man.
Now
probably made
that
more money.
that is where I feel like I draw the line.
I felt like I'll be honest with you, man.
I
they
feel
shot
like
it. I feel like
What?
that's kind of where I draw the line.
You say that
How many
But-
years they've been shoving Roman down our throat?
So you're saying
That's
this
a
way.
fact.
Yeah, he always
That's a
say
fact.
that.
Whoa.
That's
So
a
you're saying-
fact.
whoa,
That's
hold
a
up.
fact, though.
Well, hold up.
Hey,
We're not
hey.
gonna do this.
Hey,
We're not gonna
man.
do this. So you're saying this.
I'm a heel, man. I stand by it.
So you're saying this.
I don't think he never had it.
WWE, like y'all three say that WWE did this whole storyline with like we're gonna take our 2 top stars.
I just stick with Roman.
You know what?
Yeah.
One of them, he got like one of them, he can't wrestle for 5 years,
Hey,
right?
man.
Hold up. And Roman, you know what? We need some ESPN coverage.
Yeah.
Got cancer, my nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, they
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah.
Just
Let's
rate
go,
this.
Disney.
Just rate this. Just rate this. When they need him the most, pandemic. That was work too, my nigga.
I felt like
It was like he doesn't have it anymore. Don't worry, Bob.
I feel
Write
like
about the
Roman
storyline.
never
Don't
had
worry about
nothing.
it.
So you're saying
I'm
this
on the
way,
wrong show.
through the pandemic, when they need them, there's no Ronda, there's no Bex. So
Yeah.
you're saying this way, they're gonna get Roman, put him
They had
on
to
the show.
They had to ride that leukemia train out, bro.
Y'all bugging, son.
I mean,
They
I
had
was
to ride it
I'm
out.
on
Hey,
the
bug-
wrong
hey,
Once
show.
you say he
hey,
got it, he just can't up and not have
my
it anymore.
gosh.
They had to ride it out and wait, bro.
Nobody knew he ever had anything, man. Nobody knew he ever had.
Nigga,
anything.
Roman never had leukemia.
Never had it.
Joe had leukemia. Let's
Oh,
get that.
my
Let's get that.
God.
We're not gonna do that.
Thank
Yes,
you.
we are.
That's-
Milk girl, we not.
That's
Yo,
what they
yes,
do.
we are.
They do that all the time.
Joe had leukemia, and that's because he said,
Now,
and we said, my name is
so
Joe.
now we breaking kayfabe and all that shit. I
Oh,
don't
Because
know
that's
that,
what
right?
happened.
Because I say Teen Ambrose, they say John Moxley. That's fine.
Because then he came back as Roman. Joe never came back.
I don't know, Joe.
Roman came back.
Roman didn't even know Roman.
He left as Joe.
He left as Joe, gave motherfuckers a hug.
He's Joe now, supposedly. He's
The fuck
Joe.
outta
He's
here.
Joe.
The real Joe is Samoa Joe. So I don't know what the fuck.
Listen, man.
We're not gonna talk about that.
No, I
man.
can't with y'all.
That one is a work. That one was a
a
work.
ridiculous work.
That one was a work.
What?
The
man.
Daniel Bryan one was not, because the thing about it, I know 3 people who the doctor said, yo, your neck is fucked up. You
Okay.
can't go back.
So I never said.
Okay.
So let me be clear. I
Okay.
never said the injury was a work.
Oh,
I never said that. I never said that.
Yo, she moving
I
the
said
goalpost. She's
I never
moving the
said.
goalpost.
I never said Daniel Bryan is not. His neck is not
That's a
hurt.
forbidden door
I
right
never
there.
said that. What I
That's a
did
forbidden
said.
door.
What I
What you
said
said?
was.
What you said? Let's hear it.
Is that the whole storyline of him taking the time off because he gave the whole "I'm retired, I can't wrestle no more."
What?
That part of it was a work. The injury wasn't, the story to it was. Because now you're
She moved the whole goalpost.
Now you got
No, she moved the goalpost, son.
No,
That's what happens when you're on the debate team.
No,
Because she
and
moved
I
the
was.
whole
And I
goalpost
was.
to
And I
another
was fucking-
stadium.
Guess what? Guess what? I went to a law high school. I was on the debate team. I was on the moot court team. So boom.
Yes, you did.
The storyline. No, I said the story was a word. I did. I said no. Fuck that. Fuck
I'm
that.
not doing this.
Because I said to them, I said, listen, them sitting there talking about Daniel Bryan will never wrestle again. That's bullshit.
What about Edge? What about Edge?
Oh, Edge, the same thing.
Oh,
Wow.
He just went. The thing was, is though Edge.
I love it.
Edge got
I
to
love
a
it.
point where he wanted to do different ventures and
Wow.
do TV and
Like-
do
So he wasn't
stuff
injured?
Like
Like
that.
Hayden
I
and
never
stuff
said he
like
wasn't
that.
like 2
injured.
shows.
So he just so you're saying he left because he was like, oh hey,
No,
I want to do
he
new
left,
shit.
No. He left
He
because
said
he
the
had
Sci-Fi
the
Channel's
injury.
calling me.
But it's not to say that if, let's say, what if he did the same thing Daniel Bryan did, took just 2 years off and said, I'm back. Then what?
The thing is,
She's
I don't think you understand. Yo, I don't think she's
stupid.
because this
That's
is
the same
ridiculous. Whole boy Edge got injured.
Yeah.
We don't know what type of his neck got injured.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's
And
one.
how long was he wrestling?
And yeah, and the
After
thing
he retired,
about
yeah.
it, it's one of those situations where you don't know if it's healed 100%. So maybe it did
I
heal
love it.
after 2 years, but then your mental, because
Yeah.
he
It's
mentioned
messed up because
he,
Daniel Bryan was the same. He was fucked up on total divas and total bellas.
because he
fucked
mentioned
up.
it. He mentioned it on his thing because he was riding with Sheamus in the woods. You know, Sheamus be out
Yeah.
here wilding,
Yeah.
and then he fell, and he's like, "Oh, my neck is still good." Like, yo,
That's
no.
So wait, so
Not random.
but
right
is
in
it
there
the
with
you?
you.
I
Is
like
it the
that you caught
same?
that. I like that you caught that, Wilkins.
So back to
Man, pay attention.
actual topic, which was
So you
women
saying
of
that
wrestling.
Christian injury?
I'm not saying shit. I don't give a fuck.
No,
about
Christian had
Christian.
concussions.
The fuck?
That was
I'm
That's
not talking
different.
about him.
That's different. That's different. Concussions is different.
All old
Because
timers.
that shit
all
will
old
catch
timers.
back up to you.
Mm.
Like it could be like 10 years after your last concussion, you
Fuck
come
said.
back and be like,
So
well,
I never said the injury was a work.
Stephanie
I
said
never said that.
I just said
I
the
said the
story
story.
that led up after
The
it was a
situation
work.
at
mind
hand.
you, 3 years. 3 years you've been saying.
yeah,
crap.
let's
And
listen.
now-
Sit
and
there.
now-
3
and
years.
now
Hold
all of
that.
us caught her.
I'm a
What she did, a
Hold
typical
that.
Virgo, change it up.
I didn't
I'm
change
still
it up.
feel that way
I didn't
about
say that.
Roman.
Yo,
I'm
yes, you
still
did,
feel
B.
my way
No,
about Roman.
Actually, his feelings about Roman is way worse
Look,
than
look,
mine about
look,
Daniel Bryan.
You know why? How many times they tried to shove Roman down
Does
our
it?
throat?
No,
many years?
but
that
I
Roman
agree.
fake
He's never had it. He's never had
I
it.
Look,
agree.
He was
Oh,
never
that's
in
wild.
remission. Never was going into
Bro,
remission.
my
wild.
grandmother had cancer
Wow, wow.
for
Hey,
like
man.
5 years and she still got it. Okay,
Still got what?
Look,
cancer.
it's a we
But
know
your
about it.
grandmother
okay?
don't have Roman money.
Wait, and that's a different.
No
That's a
disrespect.
problem for a
That is-
different.
that is
Respectful.
true. That is
He
true.
get
That
rid
is
of-
that's
true.
a
it's
different
remission,
That is
But
true.
teeth, all
actually,
of that.
That
wait,
is true.
pause.
He
I
came.
didn't-
He did come out with new teeth.
That nigga, come
He came back with a
on.
whole
And all
body.
that.
Came back with a whole new body.
Look, y'all don't
And he
notice that?
actually, to be fair, he wasn't really needed during the pandemic, so that's probably even more of a reason why he sat down.
What?
Because who was
You
really
had Drew
like,
McIntyre.
What? He's
what was he
even
gonna
during the
do?
pandemic?
What
He
was
was
he
not-
gonna do
your
in
top-
front of fans? It's the same reason why Brock didn't want to be in front of TV. What are we doing?
They don't got
Who am I entertaining?
Look.
No,
Nobody.
Look.
he.
You had Drew McIntyre.
I
If
love how,
Roman,
And
I love how we
that's
just
trash.
don't.
if
How we act
Roman
like
was
Roman's
that
not a
man,
star.
he would have
Exactly.
been there.
Trash.
If
Exactly.
Roman was that man, he would have been there, man.
No, hold on, wait, time out. Let's pull this out. Let's pull this
No,
out.
wait, no,
Let's
wait,
take
no.
a step back. Let's take a step back. Hold on, everybody, calm down.
This is a great
Because-
roller coaster ride.
Because
I'm here for it.
one, Roman was the man.
Yes, he's
Not my
Number two,
man.
number two, because of the pandemic was at its peak. My man is a cancer survivor, so he can't be out here on these streets.
Never had it.
Out here on these streets getting cancer.
Wow.
Then number three,
Never had it.
he had newborn babies on the way.
Why
Never-
you just blame it on the baby then?
club.
Stephanie Hardy said
He
this.
did say that. He did say that.
He was
Stephanie
out
Hardy
here
said
shooting
this.
out the club.
Stephanie Hardy said this. So you feel that Roman having a match at Extreme Rules was a work?
Damn straight.
Wow.
That was a part of the whole thing. because
Roman is a work
Roman put
himself.
on the mask. That's a fact. Roman put on
is
the
a-
mask so that he could be like, well, I'm not only better than you, but I don't want any of you niggas to get me sick.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
That was Javi.
No. What he was doing is saying, listen, man, wear your mask. Stay safe, man. That's all.
He was being the poster child
Yeah.
for staying safe
You
during
think Roman
a
is
wrestling
really wearing a
event.
mask? You know what? Let me. Blood
Just
pressure.
saying.
The blood pressure
I didn't
went
see
up.
no pink ribbons.
Look,
She had leukemia,
what-
not breast cancer, my nigga.
cancer is cancer.
Just saying.
But to be
Cancer,
fair,
yeah.
to be fair,
Yeah.
each cancer just has different colors. So
Oh,
we'll see.
yeah, that's what I'm
dude,
saying.
I ain't
No,
know
I
that.
know. Oh, see,
But-
no, you learn that every day.
But
That is a
acknowledge him.
different colors.
And that's problematic
So what's
too.
next on the
But-
docket?
no, we didn't get
Not
to
your
talk-
average fucking podcast. Get that off.
That's a good hashtag though.
That's average budget.
So back to the top guy.
Oh,
So
So, women of wrestling, what are
Women
your
of
thoughts
wrestling.
on AJ being the new executive producer? And do you think Tessa is blackballed from everywhere else?
Tessa's blackballed from everyone else.
Church.
Let's keep it a buck.
Straight up.
Listen, Ma.
Church,
Listen,
bring
Ma.
it down.
Tessa, you probably listen to this. I know you know a couple people that listen to this podcast and watch this shit. Let's have this conversation, Ma.
That's a fact.
Let's have this real conversation.
Talk to her.
First of all,
Drop it.
we know what happened during that night. You said the N-word. You said nigga.
Dropped it.
You said it.
Nigga.
I don't care if you said it in a good way. I don't care if you said it in a bad way.
You still
You
said
said nigga.
ER.
Then it was
Not an
either-
A, an
I-
ER, right?
They say it was with an A, but it might have been with, you know how she got that strong chin. Somebody said it with the ER.
Yeah.
Nigga. That's
Sorry, sister.
You got a strong chin.
You like EC3 sister.
EC3.
Trouble.
Turn around.
You see that?
Need to-
So she says that, and then she never talks about it after. She pretend like nothing ever happened.
Oh man.
And then all her black friends that be cool with her start giving her hugs on when she won the title.
It's it's a tough situation for me because
But then it's how she did with Impact too.
Yeah.
She wanted to get back the title.
That,
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
that
that
was
was
crazy.
petty.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
petty.
that was
I
petty.
do believe that's petty.
That was
So
petty.
now we can't trust you. Now I believe that. With the
I just
whole-
think maybe she does bad business.
the whole
And-
nigga part.
And I also think like once you rub a few people the wrong way
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
wrestling business, it spreads that you might not even have a bad rapport. You could have
Yeah.
had just a bad rapport with you
Shout out
guys,
to
Yeah.
Kofi
and not
Weedston.
no one
Go ahead,
else.
Kofi.
but
God, I'm over
just
here
because
proud.
the position you guys hold, you guys could go tell somebody else that she's not. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
yeah.
it becomes like I don't know. She was a bad person. I don't think she's maybe. I don't think she meant to say it. Like everybody says, nigga. It is what it is. I don't even.
It's just
care
who
anymore.
hears it or not. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's just who hears it.
Nah, she
I
right
think
though.
it was the way
Can't
that it
be
was
saying
used.
She's
nigga,
married
right.
to Daga.
It doesn't
Is she
even
married to
matter,
Daga?
bro.
What?
Yeah,
Daga shouldn't be saying it either.
she's Mexican, bro.
Well, nobody should be saying
Hold
it. In
on,
that case.
Loki. We'll have this conversation later off camera because I'm a little woke about this conversation. But anyways, we'll talk about it later.
But it is great for it to be back, though. I think they just did that because Mickey James is doing this whole thing. You know what I'm saying, for females.
No, it was in production before the pandemic.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that
Because I remember
didn't know
posting
that.
about it a while ago.
Oh yeah.
They did have it before the
I heard
pandemic.
about it a few months ago, but I
No,
didn't
it
know
was before the
in
pandemic.
there 2
Is
years.
it gonna be
man.
like a pre-recorded show? How is this working?
I'm not too sure.
I think it'll be dope.
Because I think it's gonna be
Either way.
dope because of the storylines. You can always make dope storylines with females. You know what I'm saying?
They have solid wrestlers on there.
Yeah,
And so what Jeannie was saying is that there's a lot of women wrestlers who don't get opportunities.
like show like the Beast. She's fire.
Now, the problem with this situation is that you put a lot of black female wrestlers in an awkward position because they're like, damn, Tessa did this,
no
and
one wants
this.
to work with you.
I want to eat and I want to get my name out of it because it's gonna be on CW.
Yeah.
So,
If CW didn't have a problem with it, I guess.
but the thing about it, Tessa's not big enough to make
Yeah.
waves
Yeah.
on a bigger
If-
level.
real shit.
Listen, if they could have Trisha Dora beat her, I'd forgive her.
Facts.
But let me ask you a question though.
Facts.
Let me ask you a question.
Facts.
And it's gotta be
Facts.
for the title.
And it gotta be for the
No.
title.
I'd forgive
I
her.
agree with you.
That's my boy.
But you think that white America will like that?
Who cares what about
White
White America?
doesn't care.
Listen, we
They don't
only
own
make
wrestling.
no. I
White
agree
America
with you.
owns the company.
No. I agree with you. Having Trisha wins, revolutionary. But you know these guys want to play it safe for the first episode. But then again, if like CW have some
Their,
woke
But
show,
is
their
it-
champion
Their
is black.
champion's black.
Yeah, the Beast.
Yeah,
the Beast
the
is
girl
black.
my
Black.
bad, my bad.
Yeah.
So
Now,
But they're gonna take the title off of Beast
yeah,
and put it on Tessa.
yeah.
that's gonna be terrible.
But guess
How
what?
much you bet they
Look,
do?
That's how I
But-
felt about
Wow.
Bianca and the man.
But
So
the thing
that's-
about it
yo,
is
The
just
who?
like,
the
yo.
The who?
It's actually not the man.
The
she not
who?
the man no more.
But the thing about it is,
Was she ever? Listen,
Oh,
until she thinks Nia Jax in her face on Raw, I'm not listening.
facts.
I don't hear.
Facts.
what you saying?
I see what you're saying.
right? But I'm saying this way, like, yo, would that backlash even matter if she wins it? Like, would it matter to the point where, because a lot of people don't know about Tessa.
I mean, it's died down enough to
I
the
think
point
like
where
the
people are
wrestling
not
world
thinking
We
is
about
know
it.
about no. We know about it because we are in the nitty gritty. Like, we are the media. We know about it. But you think the casual fans will actually care?
So I'm
No.
gonna
just
push.
see a good product.
I'm gonna push back on that. So they're on CW, right?
Yes.
So it's a network station. So everybody gets it. You can have the
CBS,
antenna,
Peacock, too.
whatever.
Regardless of the situation, you get that.
So anywhere you at, you get it.
Yeah.
So now they already got like broadcast television right there, right?
Yeah.
What we need to remember, there's no such thing as casual fans anymore.
Okay.
Nowadays, there's no such thing as casual fans.
Real shit.
And I think I've always been saying like, oh, casual fans. They don't exist. Let's really think about it.
If you're a fan, you're a fan.
You're a fan.
Yeah.
Because
They never say casual fans about basketball or any of
no, there's casual fans of
They
basketball.
call it bandwagon.
I'm a casual fan of basketball.
There's casual fans of basketball
Yeah.
because the bigger the number gets,
Yeah.
the more, like you
I'll
said,
watch.
bandwagons, more
Bandwagon,
casual
that's-
fans come
that's
in.
what it is.
Because we're talking about let's go to ratings.
Talk about it.
WWE does 2.5, 2.0
Yes,
on
sir.
SmackDown.
Right.
Raw does about close to 2 million, 1.8 million. The Nielsen ratings are a little bit off, but that's a different conversation. But we'll just go off of that.
Nielsen's always been off.
Wednesdays, we have what do we have?
Dynamite.
Yeah.
1.1, 1 million, around that number. NXT does about 600,000 plus maybe 750.
Yeah.
Rampage been sinking, but it's still doing around 600,000.
Yeah.
Has anything gone over 3 million? Have I said?
No.
Has anything
Not at
done 4 million?
No.
Cool. Now we look at clips on YouTube.
2 million.
2 million.
Through the
There's
roof.
still millions.
Through the
Still in the
roof.
million, but not in it like 100 million,
Yeah.
50 million. Maybe a couple of them might.
Talk
What
about
I'm trying to say is that when it comes to WoW, only wrestling fans are gonna watch it.
Watch it.
You may pick up a couple of casual,
That's when
and
you
I might
say
be
casual.
flipping the TV.
Right.
I'm like, yo, what is this? Let me check
I
this out.
agree.
But most of the time, it's mostly legit wrestling fans. You make from the legit wrestling fan, maybe 40% doesn't know about the Tessa situation.
So are we gonna all be able to actually forgive Tessa as a whole? Because I can forgive and forget, man. You feel
But
me?
the thing about for me,
That's the thing.
you never
though.
apologize. You
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
came out and said,
Is
"Yo,
it- is
I
it too
did
late
this."
Now, is it too late for her to apologize?
Is it too late to apologize? That's a great song, by the way.
It's
One
too
Republic.
late. One Republic, baby.
Yeah. Too late to apologize.
Over
It's
all
too
of you.
late.
Yes, talk about it.
Over all of
Yeah,
you.
That was my MySpace song. Remember MySpace,
Oh,
guys?
man, we
Man,
Man,
I'm
that,
still up there.
that would have been needed a few days ago when
Oh,
everyone
yes.
But the thing is, can you guys forgive? That's the question. Can you guys forgive her?
I'm a fan of wrestling. I just want to see her work, man.
But the
I'll
thing,
be honest
like
with you.
with me, is
I
like
want to see her work.
it's more he say she say with that old incident. None of it was in concrete. It's all about different perspective.
Understand,
We
brother.
was not Hogan. It was concrete evidence, and it was just like you confirm everything that we said and thought about you for years, right there and then.
Mhm.
Tessa didn't have history of that,
No, but people came out about it,
right?
and she never responded.
Because listen,
And where are them people at now? They're, like-
exactly.
that's the thing, though. You can come out
They
with
still
all.
wrestling, so who knows?
Because listen, I think that people are more like I think people are more upset because what you did to Impact. Like you didn't handle it
That's
professionally.
more of the thing, though.
Yes.
That's my
Yes,
thing.
because the Tessa with the
yeah.
N-word thing, it was he say, she say. We can't prove that. You understand? But with the whole
Holding the belt.
holding the bell, you look like, come on. Like
Can we trust you now?
it was a bad timing because if it happened when no pandemic,
real shit.
it would have been easier. But it's look like, yo, your company needs you. Like we took a risk on you and now we made you champion.
Yep.
And then we didn't have to do this, but yeah, we took all this heat and then you couldn't just give us the belt back.
Now you're just
Come
black-
on. Now you're just being
blackballed from the-
disrespectful.
Yeah.
But it's
Ah.
but the
Let
thing
me ask you a
about
question.
I
Which
just
one costs Impact money? Tessa not being there or Tessa saying the N-word?
What cost
Her
them
not
more
being there.
money?
The belt not
Okay,
being there,
so-
your champion not being there.
So
Unless
I'm
you're
just
Brock
gonna put
Lesnar.
my 2 cents and then we'll move on. My thing with Tessa, with her not giving the title back, I can see why she did it. I don't agree, but I can see why, because that's just basically you giving back the title that you won. And you can't defend it. She couldn't at the time. She couldn't get out of Mexico. like
Yeah.
real talk. Like
Yeah.
we was in a pandemic. Niggas couldn't get out of couldn't get in and out of the country. So at that point, it was more of a logistics thing. It's like, do I just put this belt that I won and that I made history with, put it in a FedEx
Maybe she
box?
held it a little bit too
let
long.
me put it in a FedEx box. Well, no, she won it, and then like maybe 2-3 months after that, pandemic hit. So she didn't really get to defend it or do anything with it.
But the borders was open after a while, like she didn't show up.
So
yeah, like she held it a little bit too long.
But at that point, they had already went the back and forth of like, give us the title back, and she was just like,
she could work.
I don't want to do that. And I think I think both sides just wasn't willing to compromise on what they really wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But do we forgive Tessa? Do we forgive Ric Flair? Like same.
Do we?
Ric Flair,
it's a lot.
Do we forgive Ultimate Warrior for being a whistleblower about steroids?
Oh my lord!
Do
we forgive Pat Patterson?
Listen, do we forget what Fabulous Moolah?
Oh my lord! Let's talk about it.
But listen, what we will do though, don't talk about Patty Pat though.
No, wait. Time out. So no, let's have. Let's have this conversation. But hold on, let's have this conversation.
I'm not saying anything was wrong.
My thing about this is, I guess this is my apology language.
Do you know your love language?
It be changing because I like sex and I like bitches giving me shit.
I like the personality.
You know what?
So you like gifts?
Huh?
So you like gifts?
No,
you
not
don't.
gifts. I like more like you, my nigga. I got you.
Like acts of service. Okay, so you like acts of service. Right? Because everybody knows what that love language is.
But the thing about it, I want it to be legit acts of service. Because bitches be cooking for me, and that's because they want me to be their boyfriend. I don't want to be your boyfriend.
Yeah.
You can cook for me out the goodness of
I
your
don't
heart,
like promotions.
Ma.
I'll be a side.
You don't
nigga.
want strings. You want to be a side nigga?
Hey man, I don't need a promotion.
Yeah, that's the greatest side nigga you ever get right there.
Look at the way the world is. Everybody's a side nigga.
The thing is,
the way the world is.
Just to interject on that one. The side nigga thing is great.
Yeah.
But
you can't catch feelings.
Yeah.
I want complete access.
Yeah, me too.
You can't be a side nigga and then have complete access.
No, because
but the side nigga
that's like having Disney Plus Premium. The fuck?
Yeah.
But I want premium. Now I need you not to catch feelings.
You can't get premium. And you got another nigga paying for the whole
access.
It's the feelings.
No, listen.
That's wild.
Listen, I don't mind being the side dude, but the thing about it, I like to go raw dog sometimes.
See,
you're problematic as fuck.
Bar it.
How is that problematic? I'm letting you know that I like
raw.
baby.
Let me. Team raw.
Come on, I love going raw. I get tested regularly. Everything. I'm clean.
Yes, I get tested.
I'm a clean guy.
I'm clean.
Nigga said I'm a side nigga, but I'm a clean side nigga.
But the thing about it though, I don't need other nigga residue inside of you.
Yo, don't. I don't.
That's why I don't want to be the side nigga. Even he gets it. I don't want other people
listening to y'all.
I don't want other people residue inside of me. I don't. That's why I can't be the side dude.
Yeah, me either.
But the problem is when you're not the side dude, you get chicks loving you too much.
Yeah.
Because I don't think chicks understand how to be treated right.
They don't.
Because you treat them right.
Yeah.
Yo, I thought we were talking about wrestling.
No, that's true. It's true though. A lot of females don't like getting treated right.
Yeah. No, they can't handle being treated right.
They can't.
They start going crazy when you cut the string.
I'm about to take a collection of this bitch church.
They can't.
So I took you out to dinner. I held your hand and I kissed you on the cheek. That don't mean I love you.
Yo.
Nah, they want to be
no, kiss him on the forehead.
Oh.
You gotta go.
Y'all niggas is problematic as well.
You like them?
And
like
you
trick them. They think you let me go. They go.
You don't tell them you love them. You tell them you love them.
You give them the LL Cool J.
Well, ladies.
Love is love.
No.
Love is love.
No, majority of ladies in wrestling are toxic.
You have
majority of them ladies are toxic.
A lot of side niggas in wrestling.
There's
a ton of side niggas in wrestling.
They're wrestling.
Like, wait, time out. Half of these wrestler chicks that be single,
I love it.
they be out in these streets.
Out in the streets, B.
They be out in these streets.
And not knowing that, son, some of these girls...
Because some of these niggas out here that got full-blown... No, we are, because guess what? We're going to talk about it.
Yo,
I love it.
Y'all not slick.
Fuck that. Because the same way...
The same way... Stuff like that.
The
From
same
way... You talk to all the weed niggas in wrestling, B? Including me, B? Nah, B. You're not slick, B. So to all the weed niggas in wrestling,
the same way y'all niggas is talking about how females be out out here. It's the same way niggas be out here.
Yeah, and then the
Yeah.
females know that,
That
he has a
shit.
whole wife and kids at
Exactly.
home.
The
It's
way
still
the
something
world
like
is,
that.
everybody's
And
a
you just
side
sit back
person.
and eat your popcorn because you just like, how did the fuck does this happen?
And she knows.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hopefully your household is still in order after.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Word up.
Nah.
Yeah,
Word up.
Nah.
Listen,
Y'all females in wrestling are
Lesson
not
of the
low.
day. Lesson of the day. Just say no.
Y'all
Yeah,
females in wrestling
say
not
you don't have
low,
to.
B.
Just
Talk to
say
all my
no.
niggas at the same time, B.
Just
Like,
say
like,
no.
like, yo, I'm not like, yo, I don't talk to niggas, B. Like,
Yo,
that's not slick, son. Like, yo, son, I don't
Does that
talk
shit
to
happen to
niggas.
him?
Like,
He's
yo,
That's because he been through that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
He's
from
like-
experience. That's what
Kiss him on the
he was
forehead,
like,
Black.
he was like, yo, I've been to a show. This chick started talking to me. I thought shit was gonna go great. We're gonna go head back to the crib, and then I saw her
Call
talking
me
to
in
the
the
next
morning,
nigga.
Black. Call
And
me
then
in
the
the
next
morning.
To the tag team
And the
champion.
next nigga. Taking pictures.
Call me in the
Taking
morning,
pictures.
Black.
Yo, believe it or not, yo, we went to so many wrestling matches, but we have yet to like talk to any females.
Really?
We
That
have-
is the best wrestling. I'm gonna tell you.
for some reason,
wrestling shows is
I
probably the best
totally forget.
cesspool.
I
Yes,
totally
it
to
is.
forget there are
probably get
females.
somebody.
Yes,
I've never
I'm not
spoke to a girl.
yeah, how?
I've never.
Yo, with this shorty, Janelle, you don't count.
I
You don't count,
never.
you're a female.
What?
Yo, as soon as Janelle,
Yeah.
It's not about me.
Hi, Janelle.
It's not about
You some
me.
water?
It's
My
not
nigga, you got
about
3
me.
miles of water for.
Not about me.
Just saying, I never
Not
talk to
about
any. I don't know what it is, but I just think like when I get there, all the females that are there are automatically bros.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Or they're
I
fucking a
just-
wrestler.
Yeah.
You feel me? Or they're
Yeah.
fucking a wrestler.
And
Yeah.
you could be her side nigga. So what the fuck is you
Yeah, we
talking
just
about?
talked about this
I
shit.
be outside smoking after
Sure,
every
fuck
show,
yeah.
doing intermissions, man.
I just never like we went to a
Nigga
wrestling
just
match
gave
one
his
time with
PSA.
Outlaw.
You got that. I
And
shoot.
the white girls, they couldn't get a seat. And they were sitting down already, but they didn't pay for these seats. The guy came over, was like, "Hey, you mind standing up? Y'all didn't pay for those seats." I told them, "Hey, stand up. Don't worry about it. Y'all gonna get y'all seats."
And they
back."
got their fucking seats.
got
fucking
up.
us.
The dude left. I was like, "Go ahead, sit down." They sat down. They fed us gummies like we was getting high the whole night with
Edibles,
them.
like.
But we
What
never
show was this?
Outlaw
Outlaw.
wrestling.
Oh,
Outlaw
look at
wrestling.
you. Oh, white
When I
girls,
mean
right?
it was so
No,
many.
don't get me wrong. We
It was
communicate with
so
mad
many,
females.
bro,
It's
but
just going
like,
back home
we
with them.
didn't.
Nah.
We didn't.
never look
talk
at them
to
like that.
We didn't.
What?
We didn't try to get their
Like,
numbers.
like
Bro.
every time I go to like a restaurant and I'm with him, every time I go to, I don't want to get involved in that community.
Yeah, it just seems like they're bros to me. Like it just becomes like a bro thing.
I'm not getting involved in that community. I did that one time, never again.
Yeah, it just
He
I
was
just
one
never.
and
It's
done.
cool. It's cool. It's cool, but you just can't.
Ain't no, listen, Mikey, no one's giving me water. I had to tell read it clear. See, you over here spreading propaganda.
Stephanie's like how that I'm spiritually married, so spiritually she's like, you know, like that's a good woman right there. You know,
Shout out to
Oh,
Hardy
Stephanie
Wrestling.
Hardy. Yeah, come on,
Shout out to
man.
Hardy Wrestling.
No,
on,
You
man.
already know,
absolutely,
ma.
sis.
Mama
Make it
Dirt
move.
shit. Yo, Stephanie Hardy
Look,
to me.
first off,
is
she
what
said that's what
purest would.
she said. That's what brought her boyfriend
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
I wouldn't
I'm a
lose scope.
slide, so I'm gonna be honest. with you.
Stephanie
I'm a
Hardy
good
ain't no
slide.
hoe out
Kids?
here.
Huh?
You got kids?
No,
You got a fake kid though.
it's my godson, man.
That's your
That's
kid,
what
my
everyone
nigga.
has. Everybody has
kid.
a
Nah,
Nah, he's gonna grow up
son.
to call me daddy. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. But that's my godson, man. It's my godson.
Wow. All right.
godson.
So talking about
If any wrestling girls do want a kid, get at me.
Just to make sure that
I
how
don't
that.
think that
Just
after
make sure how
the,
that
after
it was
the
in your
PSA
inbox or my
about
inbox.
Listen.
being a side nigga, I don't think you can transition
Why?
that into.
Why go?
Let
to
me
a
shoot
life-
up your club, by the way.
Oh, my-
Like, I don't think that translates.
Why
Go
go-
being real with them.
Listen, why go through a life of bullshit? We're gonna have one good night with me. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You might regret it,
she
but
said,
hey,
"Let me
you
shoot
had a
up the
good
club."
night.
By the way,
Like,
Bang, bang.
but like, could you imagine like him, like literally play this? Listen, when we post this, play
Side.
this back, and then think about it. Outside looking in, you heard a nigga say, you know what?
Oh,
I am
man.
a great
Well,
side nigga.
I guess we know
I'm
who the worst
here.
heel is, right?
And then-
I guess we know who the
Oh,
worst heel is,
Fast
right?
forward 20 seconds later, but I can shoot up your club.
Shoot up
though.
the club, ma.
Listen, some women,
hey, yo, that's
they'll
hilarious.
tell you that I don't want you to do
wild.
nothing.
Bang,
I just
bang.
want a kid out of you.
Oh,
And I
man.
still kiss you on your forehead.
See, that's probably no. Anyway, moving on. Question to the table, gentlemen.
Yes,
Who
yes.
won the draft, Raw or SmackDown?
None of the above, man.
Ooh, why?
None of the above. Because it seemed like you still drafted the same motherfuckers in the
Yeah.
same show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then if you didn't, you just switched them. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not impressed. It's not a
Really?
draft. It's not- the niggas you
What-
should have brought
I
up.
think
Like,
it was more of a shuffle.
you're supposed to bring
Yeah.
up Pete Dunne and them. That's who you're supposed to
Yeah.
bring up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's more of a
I
shuffle.
think a
yeah.
draft is when you bring up people.
The
You know what I'm
draft's not
saying?
even a draft no more, man.
They just shuffling people
Yeah.
across. And the majority of the people are already on the same show.
Yeah, like wait, come on.
It's
that
like
ain't no sense.
SmackDown would draft the same SmackDown person.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hold you. Me, Mikey, watch it. They drafted Cesaro. We popped. We was like, oh wait, that nigga still on SmackDown.
exactly.
Yeah.
You died. It's like the fuck.
Exactly.
It's for a second we thought that nigga was on Raw. We was like, oh shit,
Exactly.
SmackDown's gonna
Feel
be
me?
great.
Exactly.
But I
I'm
mean,
not.
I think they should have moved a couple people to say like Cesaro should have been on Raw.
I actually
I
like
think
him on
it's a couple
SmackDown,
people
though.
that should have been on Raw,
That's why we
Raw,
popped.
SmackDown. But
My biggest thing is this, the New Day. Let's go back to the New Day. Keep breaking these motherfuckers up just to get them back together.
But they're
But why
broken
not?
up,
And they're not
though.
really broken up.
Yeah.
Compared to WWE in the draft, they're not together.
Okay, then they're not together. They
But
haven't been
what's-
together. What's the
They make a
problem?
lot of money
You're
together.
leading,
though.
you're leading us on, man. You can't keep leading us on.
But I think it's because they
That's
don't
the
want to break him
point.
up, literally break him up.
Yeah.
They want Biggie on his own.
They want, and I think that's fair.
Listen, and
I
this is
think
what
it's
I
fair.
agree with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman said, when was the last time anybody mentioned Roman Reigns and the Shield in the same fucking?
But that's
you know what I'm
different.
that's
saying?
because they killed the Shield, bro.
That's- Thank you.
Nah.
Like,
That's 'cause
like,
one
yo,
nigga-
I hate when
one nigga
people,
left the
yo,
match.
I hate
One
when
nigga
left
people,
the
yo, I hate when people
I'm
use that
saying.
example because literally Ambrose is deleted out of history. So this is why that they don't mention the Shield with Roman or Seth.
Mm.
Think about it. DX, right? When DX broke up, whatever, you see DX, Triple H, Smackdown doing the same thing. They always used to mention, oh, back his DX days, oh, he's acting heelish right now because they're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
You understand? Kevin
Yeah.
Owens, they never mentioned him and Jericho feud. They never mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, so you know what I did? I popped a knock a whole job.
For KO?
Fucking yeah, I love Kevin. Yeah, actually I did.
Yeah.
When he
it's
got drafted to
KO.
Raw, I was like, oh shit.
'Cause
But
you-
no, actually, it was the tweet. Because you know I don't got the Bluebird, so people gotta send me shit.
I am daddy, man.
It was the tweet that Finn tweeted to AJ that made me sit and be like, oh.
Niggas gonna have to bow down. Niggas gonna have to bow down.
No, because Finn said, I don't know who it was, Finn or AJ, but one of them said it had a picture. I think it was AJ that
That's
said
what
it to
was too
Finn,
sweet, yeah.
where he was like, I typically don't like a lot of guys, but this guy here, I like. And then Finn retweeted it, reposted it. It was, but I was just like, could you imagine if they did
I would
some
love it.
type of remix of the Bullet Club
I would
per
love it.
se?
They did it too many times and fucked it up already.
Yeah.
Like who?
They did
The
AJ.
OC.
Yeah, they did the OC.
Oh,
They-
because them niggas actually are not good at all.
the Good Brothers.
Not good at all.
So you said good
I just think they boring.
I
At
like
all.
Carl Anderson.
Wait,
I'm a Carl Anderson.
Yes,
fan.
Carl Anderson I
I'm a
like.
very-
And you want to know why?
I'm a-
Because
I'm a-
just
I'm a-
like you, he's a problematic nigga.
But he wrestles. Like he
The-
wrestles.
The Good Brothers
I
are
just think they
overrated.
took-
Don't do that. That ain't right.
I
The
think
Good
they
Brothers
just
have their
because you
household.
know,
Don't talk about that man.
that, first of all, his wife talked about his household. That had nothing to do with me.
Listen, man.
I just think they talk too
There's nothing
weird for me.
The Good Brothers.
We talk like frat boys.
Yeah,
That's frat culture.
yeah, that's
Like to me,
let me grab your penis. That's
like like to
nerd.
me, like
it's not
they
my thing,
just-
bro.
They
to me-
fucked up the Bullet Club shit so many times. Even with AJ, they fucked it up
It
with
was too
Finn.
much,
And
yeah.
I mean, but
like-
if you could have just AJ and Finn Balor by themselves, it would be okay.
And Omos?
And
Omos.
It would work.
I was
You're gonna have
listen,
Omos.
But then again, you think WWE will be consistent with it because they will have a
We
great
don't know.
storyline.
We don't
And next
know.
thing you know,
We don't know. It
I don't
could
know,
be,
but that
we don't
it
know.
could
I mean,
work.
he went from a bouncer to a fucking.
Which he was the best of because we fucking love Raw Underground.
And all he did was
Didn't
do
we?
this.
Didn't we?
Bound.
All
It's
he
like,
did
oh,
was
the black
open his
dude.
door.
No, he was a ninja.
That's
He's a ninja too.
Oh, he
Yeah,
wasn't
That
in it.
sucked, man.
Wait a minute, what's
That
he in?
part of it sucked.
That sucked.
was a ninja.
Almost was out here on these streets.
Hard body.
Hard,
wow.
boy.
Hard body.
NXT live events and Raw Underground. That's it, man.
But yeah, everyone else. What did you think? Who won the draft this year? Was it SmackDown or was it Raw?
It was Raw.
I don't know.
They
man.
put a lot of good people on Raw.
Take the third hour
Like who?
away. Just take the
Come on.
third hour away. That's all you got to
No,
do.
this Raw in general just looks like it was a better, like a solid team. The only star player on SmackDown, like star besides the women's division, is Roman.
Roman.
They got no
They
superstars on
drafted
Raw.
Charlotte. They drafted Charlotte.
I
too,
actually
right?
like the women's
But-
selections for SmackDown.
Yeah, the
because
women's
they had-
SmackDown is
They
good. I'm
had
talking about
got
the men.
Sasha
Xia Li
Banks.
girl. They had the Sasha Banks.
She's gonna get buried.
They said you don't know
Doesn't
that
matter.
though.
But they have enough females
know
now to
that.
like,
To
even
do
if she gets
something.
buried now, it'd
They
be okay
put
in the
Tony
future.
She's
Storm
gonna
back
be with
on
Naomi.
SmackDown. Naomi, listen.
Let's talk about Naomi, man. Come on, not enough credit, man. Who the fuck put Sonya Deville in charge? I'm sorry.
But that's what. But you know what? You having the feelings and emotions you have about Sonya Deville, it means that what they're doing is working.
I guess.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have those
Yes.
feelings. You're not supposed to like Sonya Deville because she is an enforcer. She's an
It's
executive.
just my thing.
Not
is
supposed to like her.
She came into work, stood by Adam Pearce one day, never left his side.
Well, there you
Yo,
go.
that's what she did though.
Like,
His
yo,
I love me some
storyline,
Adam
she
Pearce,
literally
though.
came to work. Hi, Adam.
With a suit on. I don't know, man.
You probably look like you're not gonna wrestle. No, I'll be your assistant.
You got. Hey, Adam, you got an extra suit for me?
See what you started? That suit gave me nice. See what you started? That's you. That's your fault. What time we have? Okay, we good on time. Let's talk about this weekend. Anyway, anything else we want to talk about before we get into this weekend wrestling? I can't remember. I can't. But I thought the draft was dope. I mean, what do you guys think about the build-up for Crown Jewel for Saudi?
I'll be honest, yo. I don't watch.
We don't talk Saudi Arabia.
Why?
Ain't my money.
Yeah,
that's that blood money.
I really don't watch wrestling at all, man.
You say you don't watch wrestling.
He doesn't watch it.
So what do you do? How do you have a podcast?
You told us this before.
Yo, I literally watch everything and fast forward.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
How does that work for you?
I cannot hear dialogue. I already know what you're gonna say. I could probably figure it out myself.
So what's so funny? At home sometimes, I'll watch it mute.
Yeah, because
that's how I started watching wrestling. Period.
Well, what it is
for me, it's
you can kind of tell what or how a movie is gonna go within the first 15
When
minutes.
you watch a lot of movies, though, yeah.
Yeah, I've spent like the whole time.
The
whole time I was in the army, 8 years straight. I watched movies straight the whole time. So like stacks and stacks of DVDs. I wouldn't do nothing but watch
Major
movies.
pain over here.
So you stupid. So do you feel like you are responsible for your dislike at times for wrestling?
Yeah.
Okay, that's honest.
Yeah, because lots of times I'll not like something that happened on Raw, and then I'll go back and watch it, and be like, that shit was actually dope, bro.
Like what?
I don't know. Like sometimes with the Roman Reigns shit, I'll watch it. I'm like, fuck this nigga Roman. But then I'll go back and watch it, like, well, that nigga was actually fire. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he's actually a badass. I'm like, yo, he's actually a badass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I can't.
He's believable.
Yeah, sometimes I'm my own worst critic. You know what I mean? Like I might not like something, and then but I'll always go back and give something a watch and be like, all right. That's how I started with anime. That's why I probably watch more anime than I watch anything. I hated anime, and then gave it a watch and was like, oh,
anime.
You know what?
Anime.
I only watch it now.
You have to watch that shit at my house, man.
Wait, so what do you watch? That's not wrestling.
Smack DVDs.
That's me.
Oh,
That's still me.
He got me back into the battle shit. But yo, I be watching like series and shit like that.
What?
Like Smallville and shit like that. Yeah. I watch Vampire Diaries and all that shit. I watch the originals and shit like that.
So you can never talk about me.
You're mad multicultural.
You watch the whole CW network.
I do watch. I watch the FX network. I watch the TNT network.
Wait, so do you watch Dynasty?
Yes, I do.
He does.
Do you?
He does.
I have my own book club. My own house.
So
I tell you, before it was a Dirty Hills.
Said CW. I was like, oh wait, do you watch
before it was a Dirty Hills, it was we would call the book club. We would literally
club.
go to his house and watch everything on the CW.
Because you see the 20.
Why they call it a book club for?
Because we would watch comic books and someone would read the comic book.
Oh, comic it was the comic book story. You told me.
Yeah, so we would watch that and then we would move on to television shows.
Now you have to understand the comic book historian, shout out to everyone who listened to it.
Yeah.
That nigga be so in depth.
Yeah.
He's like,
roar! I'm a variant comic dude.
Yeah, that nigga nice.
Son,
that shit dope though.
That nigga
Son,
nice.
we went to Power Rangers series. I was there. I was fighting with Jason.
That's why I started watching.
Is he ever like? I want to get a signature, like his autograph.
Wait,
I've been
I
trying.
would like to meet the dude.
I have been
It's
trying.
about YouTube.
Wait, who?
Comic
historian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just reads the comic book.
She
He's
doesn't
like
watch comics.
Just reads it to you.
Like there's certain guys on
Sounds
YouTube. I love to meet them. Like
It ain't cool,
Geekdom,
right?
Geekdom 101.
Geekdom.
He loved wrestling. Like
Yeah.
I feel like he would sit down like you know what, Geekdom, you right though, because son, Geekdom 101.
No, that's not the guy I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about Comics Explained.
Comics
Oh,
Explained.
Comics Explained.
They're together, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
They're together, bro.
Yeah.
Comics
Same
Explained
thing.
and Comic Store.
Together?
They're together. No, they're like team.
Oh, okay.
Like you see two of them, then you see them separately and shit like that.
Because comic books explain. Anytime
Don.
there's something on, like, let's say I watch something on like any of the Marvel series, I go straight to his shit. Like, yo, I need to.
Yeah, I stopped watching him.
Explain this.
I stopped watching. I watch the black kids now, man. Black kid named Dope Spill.
Blur. We used to watch
and
Blur
Without Fear.
That's the shit we used to watch. Yeah.
It's a black kid named and he does a Blur Without Fear. They fire, son. So
Really?
Yeah.
I started watching them.
Really?
Yeah.
You know who you should watch on YouTube too on AEW? Taquita Club. Like he talks about AEW and he goes in depth and stuff like that.
That's the shit I
trust
like.
me, man. Or like wrestling GIFs. He's a good one too.
I do know wrestling GIFs.
You know about that wrestling GIF, right?
I be watching wrestling bios.
Wrestling GIFs?
Wrestling with
No,
Andy.
we did wrestling clips. Nasty. Ow.
Yeah, like I said, I don't watch anything but anime 90% of the time, man.
So
Like,
you
if
know
I go
who-
home-
you know
if
who
I go
runs the
home
podcast,
now-
right?
Yo.
You know who runs the podcast.
I ain't
Right?
gonna probably.
This guy-
Yo,
I usually I'm the kid that goes home and watches someone play a video game.
Oh, see, yeah,
I would
can't
sit
do
no,
that.
ask him. I would sit there for hours and watch this one dude. I don't know who this dude is.
it's
named-
therapeutic.
named Raptor.
Dogs.
And he would sit there and he gets on at maybe 8:00 in the morning and he doesn't get off till like 3. And I would sit there.
He gets
all
off
day.
one time, and I just think
gets
that's
off,
the powder his nose,
and then-
come back.
And then he gets back on
He powders his
and he
nose.
powder
plays
his
all day
nose.
playing a video game.
What does he
And I-
play?
Plays like Build a World games.
He
like,
builds like
builds
prisons,
worlds. I don't know. It's incredible.
It's annoying,
I sit
though.
there and watch him all day.
It's annoying.
Smoke,
I
watch him.
definitely-
Like
It's annoying.
it's mad annoying, but
like,
I don't
does he
know.
commentate while he doing this?
Yeah, you can see him. He talk. He'll read the comments and all that.
We just recently watching
I
the
don't know.
scammer. You ever seen the
Yeah.
scammers? We
You'll
watch shit like that.
The scammer. You never watched that?
No.
Yeah,
Sorry.
man, it's funny.
There's a lot of good stuff on YouTube. Like there's
Pandemic.
like
The pandemic did it
it's
to
like the
us.
ultimate. It's the
Oh,
ultimate. No. Oh, so you know about
The
this
pandemic
thing?
did it to us, man.
Oh, so
I'm
y'all know
sitting
about
here
these
like,
niggas?
the
Indian
fuck?
niggas that be building stuff.
Yeah.
Yo,
know-
yo, you know what? I have a mystery about them dudes, man. You know what I don't understand about them dudes is how can they build
Here we
all
go.
of that stuff, right?
Here we go.
They build all of this stuff out in the wilderness and they have millions of views.
It
You
doesn't
have-
make sense.
wait.
I mean, that's just
Who's
like
holding
wait.
the camera?
That's-
You don't watch
Exactly.
that?
That's
You don't
just
watch
like-
it?
that's
Who
just
is-
like somebody's kid that destroys video game consoles.
But that's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
And
these
get
dudes
like
are
the
new,
third
like
world country.
these
brand,
dudes are in
brand,
the
no,
middle
I mean like
of
brand new.
Brazil, building little villages,
Yeah. There's a couple of
and
them,
they got
too.
millions and thousands and
Yeah.
thousands, and they still don't have any clothes on.
Yo,
I don't.
I watch
I'm
the
not
weirdest
understanding.
shit.
I'm telling you, late night on YouTube, it's crazy. Like YouTube back in the day was better for like for the rabbit hole.
That's
Not so
because-
much
yeah.
no more.
No,
Yeah,
what?
I agree.
No.
Yeah,
I agree.
The rabbit hole back in the day was way more deep.
That's
I'm
because
always
now
in a
you have to-
rabbit hole.
That's because
Listen,
now you
I
have
do
to follow
like
the,
I do
tag
like top
hashtags.
10s. I do any countdowns, any
No,
documentaries.
I'm talking about the deep rabbit hole where like you see like the kids that come out with stigmata. So stigmata, you know my stigmata.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, come on.
Yeah.
But people don't know stigmata is like they said that these are people that who have the mark of Christ.
Christ.
When like Christ had the thing right here. Come on, there's an inside out baby though, son. There's a baby that looked like a pig that had sex with a man. Come
Seen
on.
that.
Believe
See
it or
that.
not, we're weird.
Okay.
We know shit like that.
Yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
shouldn't know shit like that.
No,
but we know
you don't.
shit.
Like literally, I spend this like this. Is why I tell people if YouTube give out degrees, I have several doctor's degrees.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Several doctors.
I probably have one on conspiracy
I
Oh,
love conspiracy.
come on.
because I used to sit there and watch conspiracies
too.
to the point where I had to literally
Yeah,
stop
I had to stop.
Yeah.
because I was
fall into a
messing
dark hole.
myself
Listen,
up.
JFK.
Yeah.
I was
um,
literally
even
walking
Selena.
around scared all the
You know
time.
about this conspiracy?
Selena.
Like we talk about the
Uh,
special ed kids. Yo, there's a theory that slavery never existed.
Yeah, I've,
No,
I've
not
t- I t-
slavery.
It's no
Yeah.
pictures.
There's no
It's no
pictures, none of that.
pictures,
Yeah.
there's no
books.
pictures.
Son, there's
you
no
can't
none
find
of
a,
that.
can't find a boat.
Yep. They
You
said
can't-
how that what's name was made up.
Oh my God, that just pissed
what's
me
that
off,
dude's
man.
name? Nat Parker was made up.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad
They say that
conspiracy.
Rosa-
Y'all believe this?
Listen,
Nah, it's
this
conspiracies,
is
man.
conspiracies. Yeah, black man stuff. Yeah.
I believe
It's-
Rosa Parks didn't do nothing but sit that black ass down. How many people
But
sat down? And
Rosa
got arrested?
Parks.
That was just the one that popped.
Yeah.
You know
Rosa
why?
Parks
But
was
the
the
bad
second
thing,
You know
one.
why?
Yo, no, the bad thing about that
She was
was
half white. Number one.
Rosa
You know-
Rosa Parks had 2 other black women there with her.
Wow. Wow.
But the thing is,
And
there's
acknowledge
stories before Rosa Parks did like incident happened that
Yeah,
that's happened.
there was a
So
girl that
it's
was
fine.
16, but they couldn't use her because she was pregnant.
So all of
Yeah.
a sudden, Rosa Parks got caught. You know,
Well,
fine.
nah, Rosa Parks just made noise. I'm glad
Yeah,
she
no,
made
it's
noise.
just it
It's-
just
it's-
was the story that popped. It's fine.
Sometimes it's not the stories, it's the time and the
And
time.
other-
It's
Right
yes,
time,
yes,
right
yes,
moment.
The
yes,
timing
right.
was right. And slavery
Yes,
is real.
yes.
We're not Kanye West out here.
I'm not saying
Shout
slavery
out to my
wasn't real. I
Gemini.
didn't say-
Listen, these
just-
are
I'm just putting it out
conspiracies.
there.
No.
Listen,
Slavery was
It's
just
conspiracy,
look,
just
slavery
conspiracy.
was that was just
that's his
conspiracy.
that's
That's
his
it.
history degree
Yeah, listen,
talking like
it's
y'all not gonna do
conspiracies.
this.
I'm telling you.
I understand that conspiracies and some conspiracies are real, but at the end of the day, slavery was the whole ass thing.
yeah, nah.
But I mean, there's a whole conspiracy say like, all right,
What if the Quran
wait,
was really
hold
just?
they were like, all right, the slave boats carried what?
Yeah.
How many slaves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
there's no slave
20,000
boats.
slaves.
No slave boats.
But not even that. The slave boats carry like 20,000 slaves
Yeah,
apiece, right? And maybe you say like 15,000 actually made it to
Yeah, yeah.
America.
Nah, it's
right?
less than that.
Less than that, right? Then why aren't it's not flooded with black people in America?
Because so a lot of
I understand a lot of us died due
Yeah, yeah.
to
it's
this and that. and
a
other,
lot
but
of them. A lot of us died, Because you said 20,000. I would even lower
mean,
the.
I lowered it.
you
down
gotta-
to like a
you gotta
good,
think, they were
strong
bringing-
8,000.
They were bringing like what 10 ships a week.
Yeah.
No, they weren't bringing that many.
Not many.
Not
But I'm
that
just
many.
saying.
No, but I understand what you're trying to say. But at the same time, it's just a lot died.
Yeah.
A lot died.
Suicide.
A lot died during that. A lot died. Then a lot
Yeah.
died when they got here.
Okay.
So it's like, let's say 100 came, only maybe 10 survived.
Okay.
Because you have to understand, you have to go through. They died on the boat, committed suicide, like you said.
Yeah.
Then they got here, they got sick, whatever.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Because white people at the time were just dirty and they had smallpox and all this other shit were given out. Some people couldn't defend themselves. Then it's like other people was like, yo, their masters killed them off.
Yeah.
So it lowers the amount. And motherfuckers are getting chopped up, their foot cut off, everything.
Ah, man.
Yeah, but like it's just conspiracies.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
just conspiracies.
What if the Quran was actually the slave book? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if it was actually the Bible? What if Lucifer was actually right and not wrong?
Yeah, these are
You
conspiracies.
do believe Bret Hart really
Screwed?
screwed Bret?
We're not
Yes,
talking
you
about
do.
that.
Wait.
Oh,
Yes,
you know
you
what?
do.
You know what?
I do
You know
believe
what?
that.
Yes, you do.
I
Because
do believe that.
As much as
I do
you love
believe
Brett,
that.
you
Like,
believe that.
I think
Yes.
he did because from my
Yes.
point of view is this way.
I'm gonna
is-
let you leave on my belt, bro.
Yeah, and I felt that Bret Hart
It's a lot of things
should
that could have been done
because
differently.
dealing with things. This might
On
sound
Brett's
like
part.
no, for
Vince
real,
is a
for real.
Virgo,
And
but
absolutely.
listen.
Asshole.
But listen,
Don't do
Vince
that.
is a Virgo.
Don't
Brett
do
is a
that.
Cancer,
Mhm.
right?
Gemini guy.
And we tend to take stuff more of an emotional side. Virgo see that as it's just a business. They could take away their emotions. Bret Hart see it
That's a
as,
fact.
oh, I did this, but Vince like, yo, listen, just play ball. That's it. I get it. But Vince understand that if I do this, I deserve to get punched in the face. So it's kind of 50-50.
How it went down, it was
But
like,
I went-
see,
that shit was a work.
Yeah.
yeah.
When y'all gonna listen, that shit was a work.
I can't say that
So
was
let
a
me ask you a
word.
question.
That
So
nigga
it's a
still,
work. Let me
that
ask you a question.
nigga still mad.
Nigga
Exactly.
spat in
Let me ask you a
his
question.
face.
Bret Hart
Yeah,
still mad.
he
Was
punched
Jay-Z
him.
and Nas?
I don't think he's still mad.
So
I don't
so
think that.
Brett
let
is
me ask you a
bitter.
question.
Brett is bitter.
What
He's
did it
not,
gain
though. No, I
from
don't
them
think
being
so.
the work? What is the gain?
The attitude era.
So he's saying that?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No.
It's hard because
Yeah.
remember when
Was
was
Nas and Jay-Z at work?
was it
Yeah,
Jay was just
yeah. It was actually it was a work.
Who
but
hated each other more, Brett, Sean, or Nas? Or
no,
Jay?
but the thing was is that at the end of the day, Brett didn't want to put Sean over because he
because
was an
Brett was
asshole.
disrespectful.
Because he was an asshole. to
And
him.
Vince was
That's
his
because
man.
And that's really
fucking
what
they was
that
doing with
was.
Sonny back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That was pussy being because of that. That's what that
But
was.
then yet you want to be the side nigga. Anyway,
Hey, I'm a good
Um,
side nigga.
probably
Kiss you on your
So
forehead.
let's-
Kid snooze
It was
over
let's
Brett's
talk.
fault.
Let's talk about this week in wrestling. So we coming off the heels once again of the draft.
Mhm.
On
Hangman
Raw
coming
had the beloved, which I still don't like the whole like. Let me throw 10,000 beers at this nigga.
Yeah.
But I popped for Hangman Page coming back, which I think was a really good
They threw beer at him?
thing. Was no, what he did was he was on the top of the ring. He was on top of the ladder with
Yeah.
the chip thing and had a beer in his hand. And then the first commercial after rose to the top when Tony Schiavone interviewed him, this nigga had 3 beers. So it was like,
Oh, no, I didn't
what
see
the
that. I fell
fuck?
asleep.
I
I
love
was once on
Hangman,
top
man.
yesterday. Was it
but
good?
hold on, we're gonna talk about that.
I love
love
Hangman. It's just he gets too many chances. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like I don't know, man. It's
I
like
get too many chances, good brother.
he's like Jungle Boy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You see how Jungle Boy always get them chances but never makes it to the top, man.
But I think is that not a
But you
part
get
of the
chances,
story?
good brother, all the time, though.
Who get chances?
You.
Ah, man. Wish.
Isn't that not a
I
part
wish.
of the
I
story?
wish. He said, "Oh, I wish that.
I
I wish."
wish.
Everybody loves you, good brother.
I wish.
You get down. We all get 1,001 chances.
Yeah.
I just feel like you watch a lot of movies. It's just a classic story arc.
It's
a
a lot of
classic
people you
story
could
arc.
have put
It's
over.
a classic hero arc. You failing to come back even more bigger. It's classic.
That's
and
why
it
I
makes
don't
sense.
mind
It
the
just
whole Hangman
revolves
thing.
around the elite. Still revolves
I
around the
agree
elite.
Which I don't
I
like
agree with you.
that
That's
part
too
of
much.
it.
That's
Yeah,
my
push.
thing. You feel me? It
It's
still
very-
revolves
it's very
around
NWO-ist.
the elite.
Yeah.
You know
At
what I'm
this
saying?
point.
You had other
But
guys
I think Kenny will lose it at Full Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And if
Um,
he loses
and then
it,
Kenny's gonna go away for a little bit.
but I think it's good that we know at least Hangman Page
Yeah.
will eventually be the champion.
Yeah.
I am
wouldn't
excited
mind,
for that.
but
I'm a
it just
big
still
Hangman Page.
revolves around the elite. How many dope people? John Moxley. He still never got his chance.
But Moxley is one of those characters that
Moxley's
don't
not
need a belt.
Moxley's
He
alright.
still has the nostalgia.
Moxley's
His
a badass.
nostalgia
So
itself.
if Hangman
true.
didn't, if
Moxley.
Hangman wasn't the Joker and they didn't have the Joker or whatever, who else in the match you guys would have wanted to win?
Nobody.
I was going on Andrade.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I
nobody.
wouldn't have. Yeah,
Not
Andrade.
Matt.
No.
Matt was there. Matt was put in that match because he's dope with ladders.
yeah.
That's why they put him in that.
You know, we was just.
I would've say
cracking up about
Andrade or
that
Pac.
last night.
Only other two people.
Yeah.
Oh, Pac that sometimes get the work visa to come and come to
Yeah.
work.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah, that
They be
that-
like,
that's
they be
fine.
he gets stopped at the airport like, nah, this joint don't work today.
So do you
bro.
think that Jade?
Yo.
Do you think that Jade Cardell's good?
You know what?
To me, it seems like a time has kind of passed.
I don't have a problem
on the
with her.
low. I don't know, man.
What about y'all? Y'all think that Jade Cardell's good?
So
in the ring?
In the ring?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Jade is a work in progress.
Yeah.
Because you have to look at it like this. They don't have a developmental system.
No, they don't. Yeah.
They don't have a training ground.
Well, they say that Nightmare Factory.
Nightmare
is.
Factory is low-key their training ground. But it's one of those things where their women's division is not stacked enough with women who have the it factor.
Yeah.
Jade
No,
has the it factor.
I agree.
So you put Jade in a situation, it's kind of like she's learning by learning through the
actually
process.
go.
Is she the
Yeah.
is she the it factor because of the way she looks, or
It factor the way she looks, she can cut a better promo than 90% of the roster,
okay?
including men.
Outside of
Yeah.
saying I'm that bitch, because
I've never seen her really
okay.
wrestle too
You don't
much.
like that? I'm
Her
not
wrestling,
bitch.
her
I
wrestling,
actually
wrestling
don't.
ability
I actually don't.
is not great.
Yeah, it's trash.
Because her matches
not-
are
I'll say
always
it's trash.
I can't say it's trash, but her matches are always pretty fast.
They
Yeah,
did-
because they're
That's why.
protecting her.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see where you're going with that.
The only match that didn't go past, I think that went past like 2 minutes, was her and Layla Hirsch.
But then they also had the match between her, Nyla, and Thunder
And
I
Thunder
didn't
Rosa.
see that.
That
Yeah.
match was
I didn't
that
see
match
that.
was okay. That wasn't the best match.
But the thing about one of her better matches.
It-
But the reason why is because Thunder Rosa,
Who
Nyla
won?
Rose.
Rose
had
was
it.
Rose.
I didn't watch the
I
Rampage.
agree. I agree.
It's-
I
she
agree.
won.
Shade one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
like what she won was so corny.
She's going to be the TBS
like-
between her
like,
and Thunder Rosa.
I said that.
She beat up Thunder Rosa with the chair. I'm looking like Thunder Rosa. You survived way worse things. Like really though.
But their whole thing is
So-
to make
Make
Jade look
Jade look
great.
strong.
star, yeah.
because out of
But that'll make her look strong though.
but I'm just trying to say like when you go
Not
ahead.
to you, but to someone else that might
After the
have.
whole Brandy getting pregnant thing, I think that's what it was, because she was supposed to be for Brandy, and it's like her nostalgic and all that fell down. You know what I'm saying?
But it's I think at this point they just want Jade to be the next big thing because they don't have another person on that roster.
Oh man, yeah, you're right.
As
So
far as
in
females, they
speaking,
don't.
speaking of that,
What'd you say?
then
As far as women,
as for but
They
speaking
did
of
Sheeta
that,
wrong last night.
but
They
that
did,
was stupid.
They did Sheeta completely
That was
wrong.
dumb.
Oh my god.
But I like Serena Deeb going heel though. That
Yeah.
But
that,
that
I don't mind.
how somebody
But
always
how
get
the
injured?
fuck? How the fuck though? You could like shout out to Keith Mack. But how the fuck you have a trophy already with the name on it and she don't win?
Yo,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
yo,
Right,
they
she didn't
did
win?
Sheeta wrong.
But she didn't win.
Wait, whoa. I fall asleep.
Oh, nigga, you must only watch 2 minutes of last night. Then.
No. Cause I saw that match. I was like, all right, she gonna win anyway. So I just turned over.
Oh
Take a little
yeah,
quick nap.
it's like no.
Yeah.
I
that
thought
didn't
Sheeta
happen.
was
lost?
going to
Yep.
win.
She
man.
lost.
But that's the problem with their women's division.
So do you
Listen-
think now is the time
To have the
for
title?
a TBS title?
So this is there's ways you can look at it like this. The work rate for that women's division is subpar. Let's just keep it a buck.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Let's keep it a buck. The work rate
Got that.
in AEW's women's division is subpar. And we're gonna and the thing about it, I like Britt Baker. Her work rate ain't top tier.
No.
And nobody wants to admit that.
or talk about it.
Yeah.
Because
And it's okay.
They get wrapped up in the promos
The
and the
promos, the
DMD.
DMD.
But the thing,
shit
but
like
the thing
that,
about
yeah,
it,
I agree.
then people will go, oh, what about The Rock? What about Stone Cold? What about other people who cut good promos?
They could work.
They can
Yeah,
work.
They can work.
Like
They can work.
That's
Like
one thing.
Stone Cold,
Yeah.
before he got injured,
Yeah.
was like, oh, well, niggas come off the top rope, but like he was
facts.
D'Lo Brown.
Fucking Hollywood Blondes
yeah.
was legit.
And guess
Talk
what?
about
Stone
it,
Cold
yeah.
still could work after because he did little stuff to set it up.
Exactly.
Like he would hit you and go, like
But
you know,
I'm
like
not
he's
saying that the
general.
girls are bad, but besides like Thunder Rosa,
Yeah. It's no star power.
there's no star power in the ring.
But I think
Dude, go ahead.
my biggest problem with their women's, it's not even a women's division. I think they put too much effort in the men's division. They have
Yes.
way too many men stars. Not saying there's a problem with it, but when you put a shine a light on this right here,
Yeah.
this right here, this
Yeah.
right here, like I always tell good brother, you have 10 matches,
Yeah.
and you got 2 that are just women.
Yeah.
And that's another
And I'd
issue.
be like, well, how am I supposed to be a fan of women wrestling when you have one women's match that's only 2 minutes, and you have another women's match that's 5 minutes.
And my thing is this way: for you to see actually good quality women's matches, you gotta go darker elevation.
And
my thing is this: like, out of everybody,
that's real shit.
Big Swole should be in that mix.
But that's a different conversation. Then that's another conversation.
Totally
because it's politics that's involved.
It seems probably because like Big Swole been there for a minute. Big Swole been like
you know the biggest thing about the women,
and Big Swole could work. And Big Swole have the personality. She has everything that you want in the stars to elevate her. My thing is this: Jade is cool though, but you want to give, look, Big Swole. I saw her recently. She looks happy. And my thing is this way: the fact that she looks happy in at peace, you don't think that she should have happened to the other girls? Like, you need a joker.
But people
Jade
are always like,
Batman.
but since I've been watching this whole wrestling, doing this wrestling, they always like, you don't have that with it.
My thing is this way.
I don't know what it means or what it looks like.
My thing is this way.
That's
right.
usually what
My
it
thing is this way. And this is what the whole it is a problem. Because the whole it thing, not everyone gets it because they're not so much in the culture. Like, for example, if I see Moneybag Yo, right? To us, nigga got it. Nigga got it.
Like,
but there's someone else who may not know our culture looking like, oh, he's doing too much.
Yeah.
I'd rather have somebody who's a little bit more, nicer. So let me get the chance to rap her, but not realizing that, Moneybag Yo have a different kind of it factor. Everybody has it factor, but everybody just have a different way to approach it.
There's a pushback on that one.
Okay, well, let me explain. Like, for example, there's certain people, there's workers that have the it factor where like their personality come out when they're in the ring, this, that. Like Darius Carter, that man, that man has it factor all around, but like his it factor more shine in the ring.
But he can still cut a promo.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that's the problem. They put a lot of foreigners over before they put their own kind over.
But the thing is,
I understand that the international line, like
the it factor is I connect to everybody. They're like, because at the end of the day, if you have a rapper that's DMX connected to everybody,
he did.
But the thing about it, he didn't live the life like everybody else did.
Yes.
But what does DMX have? Charisma. He has the it factor. That's a great example. You can have the it factor. What I'm trying to say right now is that the women's division is not established. You put another title in there. That's dope. That's great opportunities. Everything.
Something
but like
different.
He just said, I don't know that many women that's in the
That is true though.
Who's actually signed to
that is true. That is true.
Because what they're gonna do?
I could probably name like a good 5 or 6 from my head.
Because they're gonna do a tournament. Because Tony Schiavone had announced last night that on January 5th, which I think is their first Dynamite of 2022, they're gonna crown the new TBS champion. Like I told them off camera before we started recording, my issue is that I think that whoever, and it's happened in wrestling, and it's just going to continue to happen at times, where the mid-card title outshines the main
and that's okay though, because that's
they
what
give
happens.
Us a trios title.
But the thing is though, is that with it being such, how can I put it, them still being in their young years, because that's what you love to bring up, that they still on they on their diaper shit. Is it something though that they need right now?
It's their way to do the company. They
got 4 shows, so fuck it.
But then again, it's the same exact thing by telling like Steve Jobs, you have the iPhone, you don't need the iPad. That's okay. Matter of fact, bump that. He made the the music thing. What's that thing called again? We dating ourselves.
Yeah.
The iPod.
The Mini?
No, what's the first
one? Nano?
The iPod. What was MP3? What was the player called?
I'm about to scream sidekick and all that.
Classic.
The iPod?
Yes.
No, iPod. No,
what? Hold on.
No, the iPod. What is it called?
Hold on.
That's the iPad. What's the phone called? What's the music player?
iPhone.
No, the music player. iPod. Look, the original iPod was like this, right? Yo, he made an iPod. It was kicked off. It's like telling Steve Jobs, don't make a phone out of it. People went crazy. You can't put all of this in the phone, and he did it anyway. Yo, at the end of the day, it's your company. You gotta do stuff. Say, F it, I'm gonna do it.
But I'm not seeing it that way. I'm seeing that Tony Khan press the emergency button, because you know what he felt is that people kept coming at him that the women's division is not established. So he decided, like, you know what, let me give them this great idea. But
I don't think
the same thing with WWE in the tag team division.
I hate it.
They don't have anything established over there either. So I'm not picking sides.
Yeah.
Both the one thing about WWE's women's division, at least you got 5 or 6 women up top that's fighting for something.
Yeah, you're right.
Even though it might be the same females, but
their tag team division doesn't have that.
Yeah.
They're still playing. They're still shuffling cards.
Yeah, they fucked up.
Now, AEW's women's division, Who's 5 and 6? You like, yo, those are the top
Because
chicks.
literally
yeah.
every
And I
person
can't
that
give you
they've,
5.
They were
every
supposed to have a
person
tag
that
team
they've
belt.
literally put in front of Britt, she's beat. And then they haven't done anything to build on that,
And I
which
feel-
was why we, you know,
She's gonna be a
even
champion for
and
a
I
little
even
minute.
told and I told Swole in her face, I said if there were any 2 people that should have won that battle royal to meet Britt in New York, it should have either been you
'Cause her and her
or
was
fucking
still
Thunder
beefing,
Rosa.
yeah.
And it didn't make any sense. And you pulled the trigger on Ruby Riott, where then she lost.
That's
and
my
then
thing.
Now,
I said that.
and then now you have her now because last night, I don't know if you have seen it, they did the promos of I guess
Yeah,
a few of
her
the women
versus the other
that's
girl.
gonna be
Yeah, I seen it, yeah.
that's gonna be in the tournament. And it's just like
Where's Big
what?
Swole? Where's Big Swole? Like, look, it was the stupidest thing ever. I'm seeing that. Yes, you introduced 2 different girls, right? Whatever. But you talking about diversity though? Where was Nyla Rose? Where was Big Swole? These are the 2 people
That's
that have
my
been there from the
thing.
beginning.
Yeah.
Where's the
They
fairness?
spend so much time on their Japanese fan base.
Yeah.
and their
But
international-
that's Kenny's fault.
yeah, yes.
That's Kenny's
Now
fault.
you see they out
And-
of power now.
and
Hello.
that's Kenny's fault because
That's
Kenny
not
thought
low,
that
that's
was
real,
that
bro.
was what the fans want.
Yeah.
But not under because the thing about it,
Real shit.
wrestling fans, yeah, you want this, but this shit don't translate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Because
real
if
shit.
I'm watching this shit on fucking Wrestle Kingdom, this shit lit.
I
I'm
love
watching
me
this
some
shit in
Wrestle Kingdom.
Shimmer,
love some Shimmer.
whatever Japanese stuff. That's the culture.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing it through a different lens.
Yeah.
This shit don't fit. This shit.
It did-
I'm watching
plus
this
the
shit on
tournament was
fucking
trash.
That
I'm
was
watching
the
this shit on
problem.
TNT, nigga.
You said
Nigga,
what?
nigga, the tournament was trash.
It was trash.
Yes, it
The
was.
tournament,
Yes,
the tournament
it was.
introduced me to anybody.
Yeah.
They didn't really cut any promos
No,
for it.
they
It was
didn't.
just thrown together.
Like this one girl that was into K-pop, whatever. Her, I'm looking like everybody's cheering for. I'm like, what's the big deal about her? Where's
Yeah.
the promo package? I want to
Chick with the mustache that had the little mustache and
You said there was a chick with a mustache?
Well,
it was
she
a
had the
shorty
straight
with the mustache, the
She
play
come out.
mustache,
Yeah.
and all that.
What?
Yo, there was mad Japanese girls that had
Yeah.
mad
Yeah.
Japanese.
You
Yeah.
remember with the microphone?
Yeah,
yeah.
And she
I
was,
know. I
um,
checked out.
She was
that
what was
shit.
the name? She was the dude from the
Check
band.
the
Freddie
fuck
Mercury?
out.
Yeah, she was Freddie Mercury.
Yo, she had the
Yep.
mean
What?
pop, and I was like,
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
don't
who
know
is
who
this?
chick
And
is.
then
They didn't
But
introduce
see,
you to her.
but the
didn't.
thing is though, is and this is
The only one that got
listen,
introduced was Rio.
this
and
is
Cheetah.
going to listen. This is of course going to give another notch to those that always say I'm AEW hater. They do a very bad job of introducing people.
Yeah.
They do.
before, they used to do a great job. Cause I remember they had
They
made different
do
7 different. Remember those days?
trash.
But they
That's
don't
why
do
it
a
got
good
dark in
job.
elevation.
Of even reintroducing niggas that of course you know that you've seen wrestle leaving 6 months at a different
Yeah.
company. You like the fact that so it was funny
Ricky
because
Shane.
we saw Bobby Fish at MLW this weekend
That's
when we
my
went
boy.
to Philly. And we was just like, oh, okay, great. But Bobby's on the indies, he's great, he's doing this, that. And then came on Dynamite, and the first thing they said was new sign to AEW, Bobby Fish. I was like, wait, what?
And
What?
yeah, I definitely agree with you. Because
I
Did
the
we
way-
not want
the
to
way-
give him the proper, like even a
Yeah.
proper like
Yeah.
way-
build up and saying like, hey, here we go.
Right.
It's like
Right.
what?
I'm be honest with you. I'm not a fan of this Leo Rush right now. I'm not a fan.
I don't even know
It
why. the
confuses
fuck
me.
that
I don't know
shit-
what the
I
fuck.
don't get what the fuck that's
Neither.
about.
It's
either.
confusing.
I'm not a
me.
fan of Leo Rush at the moment.
Like, and the
First
thing
of all, I don't know if you're
is
retired or wrestling.
he's not. No one ever retires from wrestling. So that's the
feel
first
me?
thing.
Real
Second
shit.
thing is though, it always feels like Leo has to attach himself to someone to do bigger
I
and better
agree.
things. And as talented as Leo is, he doesn't need that. So
Yeah.
I
Nah,
always
yeah.
get confused on why the fuck we always have to put him with somebody
What
for
the fuck
it
is
to
he talking
elevate.
about, man?
So like the whole thing with him and him enticing Dante Martin, it's just like, what if you just want to meet Aleister Black, just tell the
Well,
nigga you
well,
want to
the-
meet him.
Yeah.
The problem is that there's too many people,
Yeah,
I've
and they
been
don't
said
have
that.
enough
Day
TV
one.
time.
they don't. Yeah.
yeah.
So you have to put people together because it's like, yo,
Yeah.
I just fucking paid the motherfucker Leo Rush $100K a year. Motherfucker,
Yeah.
you better get on TV.
Yeah,
But how am I
nah,
gonna put you
real
on
shit.
TV?
Talk about it.
Joe
If I'm
don't
gonna
say.
put you on, these guys only work 1 day a week technically.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how do I get you on TV? It's this weird.
And that's for the people that
So
don't watch Dark
weird.
and Elevation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I
because,
mean?
yeah,
And
I-
Rampage. You know what I'm saying?
And again, make us want to watch it. Like
Put
then-
storylines.
storyline,
Yeah.
like
Because what I
example,
don't like is that every
advertising.
week is, and listen, I love me some cult of personality. Don't think that I don't.
He talks every week about the same thing. Yeah,
The
I'm
same
like, come on.
exact shit.
Like-
and
Yeah.
then but then it's just to always hype up for niggas to stay for
Yeah.
Rampage.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
listen,
Fine.
I've been to 3 Dynamites. I've
Yeah.
been to the Dynamite where after he debuted on Rampage in Milwaukee, that was the first one. The second one was Newark, and the third one was New York.
New
And
York,
every
yeah.
fucking show, the nigga talked just to talk, just to hype everyone to stay for
I'm a
Rampage.
Dynamite.
Because
Yeah,
that was what,
Rampage.
because that's where you're gonna see him wrestle.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like,
It's good
what?
to see him back, but I'm not a fan of him being back.
Why? Talk about it.
The mystique is
it's
not there.
too late, man. Like, yo, you feel me? Then when you were supposed to come back, you came back to being on backstage FX1. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? And then when Fox tried to talk to WWE about, they denied it. So it's like, come on, man. You know, I don't really care, man.
I mean, listen, I'm
Then
all
it seemed like you
for-
beat Darby Allin real quick.
Yeah.
It seemed like you.
I
spent-
do like the Darby MJF thing though.
Yeah.
Not gonna
Oh,
hold
yeah.
y'all.
Those the 4
Yeah.
pillars.
I actually like that. Once again, there's certain pieces that are really, really good, but then there are certain pieces just like, oh, buddy.
Like I
Like
said,
some-
I changed the channel. If I don't like it, I change the channel.
Yeah, but
Right.
but
Yeah.
like for example, like honestly, it's cool to have a 20-minute tag team match every week or every other week, but it's just like,
That's a fact.
yo, switch it up. That same 20 minutes.
Same thing with Raw.
Yeah.
Raw need to be switched up.
Yeah,
Or
but
take
like,
the third hour out,
right,
please.
but like with the host, you
Don't
try
do
to-
that because in low key Rampage is at their hour.
Right,
So
but
don't do
like-
that. they just decided to put it on a Friday.
on a Friday,
I'm
Jack.
Instead
saying
of
this-
it
That's a
being-
fact.
that's all
I'm
that
saying
is.
this with the first 20
I
minutes.
didn't realize that
But
until
the,
after
I'm
I
saying
went.
is the first 20 minutes, switch it up. Like, it don't have to be a men's match. Give it a women's match. You
Yeah.
understand? Give it like something that could like, oh, they started off. We're gonna pay attention for 20. It's solid 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hear the TV, go to the kitchen, whatever.
'Cause-
So why not put a women's
Because
match?
I'm tired of seeing Penelope Ford in the bunny.
Come on, B.
I'm
You saying for women wrestling.
Yeah.
The same that's gonna
Yeah,
be in this
facts.
tournament,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, I'm tired of seeing Penelope
Same
Ford
for
in the
women
bunny.
wrestling.
So AEW's women's division is not better than WWE's women's division. I'm
Who said
gonna
that?
put it. No, because somebody put it in the comments.
Well,
No.
And hold on, wait.
It's
And
not.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Ooh.
This is
So-
wrestling.
The top tier of WWE's women's division is out this world.
And this is
Only,
for them,
oh,
really.
it's only four of them. It's only four of them.
It's only for
That's
them.
based
Now-
on star power.
That's straight star power.
Yeah.
Now you can argue it's the machine behind them.
Doesn't matter.
AEW's the machine too.
You still have to get apart.
AEW's low key a machine too.
Yeah.
You know.
Their owner's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Number two, nobody. I can't. Maybe a couple of the Japanese girls, but they're way at the bottom. Can out wrestle half of the women's division in WWE.
WWE.
Facts.
And that's the bullshit.
They can't out wrestle them because I can name at least 10 people on that roster, on WWE's roster, who is workers.
Free Oscar.
Workers in the ring. We got Oscar.
Free
Do
Oscar.
what?
All four of the four horsewomen can work.
Free
Amber
Oscar.
Moon.
Ember Moon,
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler,
man.
Shayna been a fucking beast.
A beast.
Natty,
boy.
Natty,
Yeah.
Natalia's my favorite.
Tamina.
Tamina,
Ain't nobody mean her.
Naomi.
Yo,
Yeah.
when they said that shit
Yeah.
on Raw, I couldn't
Yeah.
fucking
That's
stand
Nobody
it.
mean her.
Shotzi.
Shotzi Blackheart can go.
They got
Tegan
workers.
Knox
They
can
got
go.
workers working. Yeah, they got workers working.
Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae, like
Exactly.
you,
She knocked
like-
up now, but
like,
she
like,
can
like,
go.
like,
Then next up,
Let's not
very
play-
close, Impact.
yes.
Oh, Impact
Impact
is
women is
Impact's
great.
women's division
I-
is way better than
I love
AEW's
it.
women's
like
division.
WWE Impact
Yeah.
right
Because
there.
the fact of the matter
Yeah.
is that listen,
Come on.
I
Except for Taylor
apologize.
Wilde.
I apologize for not bringing this up, but you guys need to, if you have not already watched the little fucking segment that they had with Mickey James
Mickey
and
James.
fucking Deanna Peraza
Fire.
when
On-
she
on the
rolled up
farm.
to the fucking farm.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't even
Fire.
explain to
Yo,
y'all
I can't.
how much I
like,
love
I
that
like the
shit.
beef. I like the beef.
I love
with
Impact.
Mickey.
because it's always
Even
with
Gail
the
Kim is in
listen.
there.
I'm a sucker for it's on site.
This
Yeah.
is true.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah,
And
Because
Impact,
now-
Impact is good for that.
Like,
Yeah,
I love
right.
feel like
Impact is
Love
great
Impact.
for
this
that.
is to me, and I be telling people like when I watch Impact, I feel like
Day one fan here, man.
I get my wrestling,
Yeah.
get my workers,
I don't give a fuck
like
about
good
Soda
matches. But then at the same exact time, they get like a lot of weird stuff that come on. People like, oh, well, Impact we so weird. I'm looking like, because they're having fun. Like
Yeah.
if you really think about it,
But
this
you-
man is dressed like a damn man, what's his name? The Montour, the monster nigga with
Black
the
Taurus.
Black Taurus.
Yeah.
I'm
Come
not a fan,
on.
I'm not a fan of the
Nah,
new.
not
I don't
even.
like stuff like that.
I'm not a fan.
But guess what? But guess what? It's entertainment.
No, I know, but I don't like Luchasaurus. I think it's the stupidest shit in the world.
So does Jim
I'm-
Cornette.
I think it's
Actually.
the dumbest shit in the world.
So
I
you're
thought
okay
it was
with
dope.
So you're
at
okay with
first.
Go ahead,
Mankind
Wilkins.
wearing a mask, and after that, how that putting a damn sock in people's mouth, though, right?
But Mankind was a tortured
That
soul.
was an evolution.
Like
though.
people
You can't
pick and choose what
compare.
they like.
No.
And that's
That was
fair.
evolution.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
fair.
so you get a tortured soul in
You
Mankind,
telling me?
and then you have a nigga as a dinosaur.
You
Yes.
telling me a
that has
dinosaur
a
better?
PhD.
You telling me a
That-
dinosaur
That has a
is
PhD.
better than King?
I never said it was
Could have got
better.
Glacier.
Like,
Come
Yo,
on.
you don't shut
I
the hell
fucking
up.
love
Glacier,
Glacier.
come on. Nigga, I didn't like
fucking
that
love
either.
Glacier.
What about
I loved
Sting?
it.
What about Sting?
I fucking
What
no,
about
it wasn't.
Sting? Look,
That was
listen,
terrible.
I don't like
It
Sting
wasn't.
either.
That
Look,
was listen. If there was no Glacier, there would be no fucking fake ass snow coming down
If
when
it was
fucking
no-
Sting comes out.
Listen,
First of
Don't
all, it's
even
not
do that
it's not
shit.
it's
Hold
not
on.
fixed. No, it's
Don't
If
real
there
even
was
snow.
do
no Mortal Kombat, it'd be no Glacier.
That's
Exactly.
a fact.
But overall, all I'm
But
saying
that's
is,
okay.
when it comes to impact, you get a variety of everything. Like, for example, if you want to be a pervert, only watch it for the women. You got the
Excuse me?
got the gothic girls, B. Got
Yeah.
the got the
Rosemary.
black girls. Got the thick white girls. Come on, B.
That's
Got the
true.
muscle girls.
Look,
And
it's
it all
There's
works.
3 companies
Fact.
that I feel like that people need to really pay attention to.
Put us on.
MLW.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I'm gonna throw ROH in it because I was wrong. MLW, ROH,
Mm-hmm.
and NWA. I love me some NWA.
Yeah,
man.
because to me, when I watch
Feel
these
me?
shows,
I like that champion though.
Huh?
I don't like the new
You don't like
champion.
Trevor Murdoch?
Trevor,
No.
he
that's
dirty
low-key-
and racist.
low-key problematic.
He dirty, son. Racist.
Is he
Yeah.
racist?
Look, I don't know. He looks it.
Yeah. Like, how am I supposed to invest in your
Yeah.
champion when he looks like he
Look
had
like he got a
he had
trailer.
20 slaves? Like, I'm
And
good.
mind you,
I
it's
thought
not
he
like
got a
how
trailer,
that.
like-
It's not like how that
I'm
Dusty
good.
Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes looked like. He
no,
was
like,
like
that was
I'm
a hard
worker.
working man.
Yes,
This
hard
nigga Trevor
worker.
Murdoch
Like,
He
looks
looked like his name is Trailer Murdoch.
he
Yeah.
looked like he looked
Nah,
like
he
he
definitely
was,
has like
Yo,
the
what the-
Confederate
He has-
flag hanging
yes,
on his wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like he chew
Yeah.
tobacco,
Yeah.
spit.
Ironically, he's a good worker.
He probably
Despite
stinks.
all
He's
of
been,
that,
but the thing is, Trevor
good
Murdoch's been
worker.
He
wrestling for
probably
over
stink.
20 years.
and nobody knows that.
So
Though.
He
that's
probably
no
stink.
problem.
He looks like he
No.
stink.
It don't
Oh,
even
man.
matter, bro.
Oh, man, yo.
Like he's
Yeah.
always sweating.
Yo.
Yes.
I can't
Baloney. It
stop
smell
sweating.
like baloney.
Oh.
That nigga's always sweating. B.
I cannot.
Like Trevor Murdoch does
But
not look
those are
like.
the 3 companies.
No, but the thing, MLW's on Vice now.
I love it.
yeah,
So
they're
that's
gonna have
dope.
Fightland that just was
So
recorded on
let me
Saturday.
get straight.
El
there.
Contra,
So,
baby.
so like for everybody to know, right now, let's say next year we're gonna have WOW, all women wrestling on CW, right? So all y'all niggas in New York got the W11 because y'all watch All American. So I don't want to hear none of y'all niggas crap. So we got MLW on Vice.
I'm over All American.
But I think, but hold on. I think the Tessa situation
Don't you
hurt
do that.
WOW.
Not
They
yet.
can
We don't know
recover. They
yet.
can recover.
We don't know
They
yet.
can recover.
I think it hurt it.
We don't know yet.
I
Let's
don't
see
know if
first
it did.
episode.
We don't.
Yeah, let's see
know
first
yet.
episode.
episode.
So you got SmackDown, Raw.
She over there flipping for
You got
tape
SmackDown, Raw, AEW. So basically,
nigga's problematic.
niggas will be watching wrestling for 7 days straight.
No, they're not doing it
They
now.
already do it now.
Yo, come-
Wrestling's at
Come to my
is at a
house, boy.
boom
That's
right
what
now.
Impact. What Impact's on what
Thursday.
Thursday.
Tonight, baby.
It's
Dark Side too?
NXT Ooh,
Wednesday.
shit,
Dark
yeah.
Side, come
No,
on.
Tuesday. Oh,
You-
Dark Side of the Ring.
You
Fact.
have
Dark
to understand the value of wrestling.
Talk about
Exactly. It's live.
So
it.
it's wrestling doesn't have an off season.
No, yeah.
That's one. Number two, they always talk about the demo, whatever.
Fuck it.
The
Yeah.
people who are buying now,
Fuck it.
Us.
because no, we're the older generation. Millennials are older. Looking at the generation after millennials,
Uh-huh.
those are the newer buyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I'm
The consumers.
yes, I'm the new you're the new consumer that's out now.
Yeah.
So if I'm promoting towards my product towards yours, these people, they can start growing up with it. That's number two. Number three, I'm also going to have children soon.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get my kids involved.
Yeah.
Wrestling doesn't have an off season.
Yeah.
And it will never die, man.
Yeah.
It's around all year round.
Yeah. He go anywhere.
And it's
too.
live
Even during the pandemic.
television.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, that was the only sport
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, it's live television.
Live
It's
television.
like Apple is trying to get WWE.
Yeah.
Low key.
I heard about that.
But my thing is this way.
So that's the reason why people are like, yo, wrestling is dead. Wrestling is
it's not
dead.
It never was dead.
It's just that hardcore fans there's more hardcore fans
Yeah.
now.
Yo, you watch battle rap? Wrestling balls all the time.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
the time.
All the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
that- ain't that
Stone Cold
light-skinned-
Stunner,
ain't that
Rock
light-skinned,
Bottom. Come on.
thick nigga that be on Wild 'N Out. He always talking about wrestling shit.
Yeah.
Charlie
So
Clips.
Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
Hit me
Yeah.
Where we
Yeah,
at?
yeah,
Hit me
yeah.
holler.
Wow.
Succeeded.
Yeah,
Wrestling
they
wise,
always talk
listen,
about
Wrestling
wrestling
is
stuff.
Culture.
culture. Like, I don't care what
Yeah.
anyone says. You ask any
I knew
girl.
that.
Yeah, your background is sketchy, girl. We gotta
I knew
find
that.
out where you from.
You don't.
Listen.
I like the mystique. Don't you worry
Yeah, I
Now
about
gotta
it.
find out where
listen,
you
wrestling is literally everywhere, and people don't understand that. Even like, you know one thing I find very weird when people get mad that the ratings are low. But I'm looking like, but you watch the show, so it doesn't matter who's not watching it with
But
you.
see, the
Yeah.
funny thing is that
If I don't like you, I
low,
change channel.
because that's the thing. You know, people the past like what year or so we've been back and forth demo and ratings and all that shit. But what's low is the fact that still, as much as niggas talk about how trash Raw can be, it still goes over 1 million views.
Exactly.
Oh,
And then
Still
no.
doesn't
You know what kills me though?
So it's like,
you know what kills me?
I
They
guess.
will complain so much about a segment,
I
but
guess.
these niggas will get that same segment over on YouTube, get 2 million something views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking
They're
like
not gonna watch it on television. They're
you
gonna
gonna
watch
complain
it on YouTube.
and like the Lana versus Bobby Lashley clips, they was getting 2 million, 3 million.
I
People
actually
and
liked it,
like
though.
people don't understand. People don't understand
That's it.
if you complain about Raw so much you don't watch it. But yeah, I watch the clips. My nigga, you still putting money in their pockets, dickhead.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what's
Fucking
funny?
dickhead.
it's not about the likes, it's about the views.
Exactly.
Niggas y'all ain't talk about Arn Anderson slapping Cody Rhodes.
Not even. My son said,
Cody a bitch.
did y'all see the memes? The Glock Anderson. And
Yeah, that's my
my
guy.
son said,
Listen,
my son said if
Arn
he came
Anderson
up,
is the realest.
I'd
Bad
put it to
motherfucker.
his head.
Nah, he told them the truth though. You worried about
Said
everything else
flat out.
except getting the job done. Get
Arn
the job
Anderson
done.
But you
saved
know what
that
I
segment.
I liked about Arn? He kept the kayfabe in interviews.
I love it.
Yeah.
Because before that segment aired, they did an interview. It was like, yeah, I believe that Cody's doing too much around
Yeah,
outside of
the
Wrestling.
wrestler. Yeah,
So when I saw he did that, I was like, oh, my nigga Arn kept in kayfabe
step
alive,
up,
B.
step up, step
But
up.
what's funny is that it was a great transition into this week in Rose to the Top,
I
Yeah.
because
watched
this
it.
was the this week's episode, because I was like upset because
Oh, what they said about the
it's
whole
30
Anthony
minutes.
Go-Go situation?
everybody
It's
hated
terrible.
it. Hated it.
Tony,
Yeah.
Tony hated.
Tony
Yeah,
was
Tony.
like, wrap it up.
Yeah,
Like in the ear.
But
wrap,
the thing
wrap
is,
it
I
up.
was saying this we said this on the podcast,
Yeah.
how bad it was.
terrible.
And then people were
Trash.
like, nah, it was no nigga, that shit was trash.
Cody took full
Cody
blame
Luther
for
King.
that.
That's why Cody's the great one.
He took full blame.
Cody
He
Luther
said,
X,
this is
B.
mine.
Cody Luther.
And
Cody
um,
Shabazz Jenkins.
I like that.
Cody
Word.
Shabazz Jenkins.
Jenkins. Feel me? That ass.
I got my favorite picture for that. I got my favorite picture.
But yeah,
Hey,
but
Mark.
this week's episode, it focused on the weigh-in, and it was going towards Double or Nothing, because it was
terrible.
Brandy's last. It was Brandy's last show before she gives birth, because I think
Fine-ass Brandy.
next week is the
Mother's
birth,
milk.
is the baby.
Shout out to Cody for liking
Wow.
our
Is
Nah,
it wrong
that
that we
was
like?
fire.
You know what?
Not
That
his
was
sister.
fire.
Thank you.
Wait,
can't
no,
jump
ask your
into that.
question. Go ahead. What was you going to ask?
Is it wrong that Cody got with a black woman, but is it wrong if we get with a white woman?
It's
Bro.
never wrong. It's double standard. Move on.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
question.
I'm
love
gonna say
it.
this. I'm gonna say this.
I'm sorry.
Personally, I said even know how
agree
that.
with him.
Yeah, I had to ask, man.
Like,
Personally, I only date black women.
Because Cody
But-
took that a whole nother way. Like, yeah, I'm about to have an interracial baby. Da da da.
But
Slavery's
that's on
gone.
him.
But that's why the promo
and that
sucked.
was and that's
Yeah.
where it felt like
Did
it
you
was
see
just
this
too
first
much.
episode?
I don't
Yeah, I
watch
did.
it.
So
Oh, watch
Did
it.
you watch it?
First of all,
You
if you can watch
saw how
Dynasty,
Tony
you
was
can
like,
watch
nigga,
this
what?
shit. Are you
Yes.
kidding me?
I'm still watching the
No,
Mission
looked at him
Wrestling.
like he looked at him confused, like, yo, bro, really, you would say that?
Yeah.
You would say that?
And
Yeah.
then Brandy,
That's what you thought of?
Yeah.
That was the best you
And
got.
y'all wonder why
Weird.
Tony took over creative.
It was worth it.
See, I didn't know
See, so,
Tony was so hands-on.
That's a gift and a curse, though, because I do
it's
think
the same thing that
having
Vince does.
yeah, but
Yeah, but
same
Vince,
thing with Vince is a gift and a curse, though.
Come on now.
Vince is not a fan
Because-
no more.
And then you know what?
Vince
what
has been a fan of
what
wrestling in
made
years.
Vince? I want to say different, but then Vince inserted himself into the whole shit too.
That's what Tony's
Yeah.
trying to do.
And I
You
don't.
think
I bet you in
it's a good
2022,
idea.
Tony's gonna be a character on TV.
He got to change his voice up though.
He's
So-
not, because that's who he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
And
voice
he'll
is
jump up
terrible.
and down every show and tell everyone how much he loves.
Tony Khan look like he walk
AEW.
around with a laptop 24/7. Like, just
That man,
stop.
that man does
Nigga
a
fans
lot of
out
calls.
everywhere.
Oh, let's get to work.
Out of my nose. Let's go.
Let's get to work.
Oh, did he?
He like
I'm
Jay-Z
gonna
and
go, did he?
Beyonce. They don't wash up. Once you get to a
Yeah,
certain part,
yeah, rich
part
people
of
don't wash
richness,
up.
You don't wash up.
What do you mean you don't wash up?
Rich people don't wash
Yeah, once
up.
you get to a certain part of richness, you don't,
don't
wash
wash up.
yourself. You got other people to wash. you.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Okay,
were take
'cause I
showers.
was
at
like,
home.
yeah.
I'm a
They-
little confused.
they
Adam
might
Sandler-
not. They
I
might
was
not.
like-
Listen,
was like,
once you
this
get
is
to a
Adam
certain
Sandler
part
don't
of
take a
richness,
shower.
you might not take a shower. Why? I got money. It's no
I
need.
think that certain wrestlers don't bathe.
Ah.
Like I be looking at them like, I don't think you bathe. B.
I'm telling you,
Like who?
Trevor Murdoch.
that's a good one.
Look, she was waiting for
Hey.
It
something.
looked like he wrestled.
I
and
was.
just
She was
keeps it
waiting.
moving.
She was waiting for it to be
Trevor
dropped.
Murdoch.
I was,
You know,
I was waiting
Otis.
for somebody. You,
Otis. I
no,
feel
but
like-
No,
no,
Otis
Chad.
just
No,
started.
when he got with Chad Gable,
Yeah,
he started
he started-
washing.
He
Yeah.
just
Don't
started
do
washing
that.
up.
Chad Gable was like, man, we're all American,
He
bro.
was just
Yo.
like, yeah, we are
gonna use
teams,
this
and
soap.
you gotta
What-
get yourself together.
What y'all think about the before we go
Yes, sir.
homeboy, the Olympic dude that got drafted to Raw?
It's regular.
I need niggas to keep the same
Yeah.
energy, because they had the same energy when Anthony Ogogo was starting to wrestle and he was 3 matches in. And
I'm
niggas
not a
was
fan.
like,
I wasn't
"Oh
a
my
fan of
God."
Anthony Go-Go. I'm not a fan of Gable Steveson because you ain't no Kurt Angle.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
one's
But
Kurt
you
Angle.
don't know that.
I do know.
Nobody's
that.
Kurt Angle.
I do
Nobody.
know that.
Kurt Angle's not.
Yeah,
Kurt Angle
I kind of
anymore.
don't like the whole trying to bring the whole Kurt Angle thing back. I mean, we
So-
have more Kurt Angle.
So what I heard, this is like from legit information. You know the NCAA allows niggas to make money now, right?
yeah.
About time.
So he's going back to school.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be getting. They supposed to go to school. WWE is supposed to be paying for his school.
Yeah.
How are you that special?
And then they're going to flood
Yeah.
the market with his merchandise, the NCAA market.
Yo,
Yeah,
it's-
he's gonna
It's
make
a
it back.
business move.
It's been about merch.
It's a business
It's
move.
always
But
about merch.
I've always said
It's always been about merch.
I've
So
always said
like
business move,
it's
though.
not about him. Like no people don't know that. That's the reason why, because now they can make money. Oh, we can make money.
WWE's good at that.
We
so.
can work with you
They're-
now.
they're
So you're
very
saying
good
that
at
now-
that. They're very good at
not
that.
even that. You know how Jordan has every college, certain colleges, he
Yeah.
puts the sneakers on.
I was just about to say they're about to
And-
have a
Or
WWE
presidents.
team then.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Jordan has certain colleges, he
They can work-
sponsorships.
Yeah, they can
That's
work.
what's gonna happen.
That would be
Jordan-
fire. The WWE
So,
you
so,
start
team.
sponsoring.
so what you're
Yeah.
telling me is this guy can lose, but he still get flooded. It's just gonna still get flooded.
Yes.
It's fine.
Yeah. He's not
he's
wrestling
an-
for the
the
school.
thing. The thing about he's an Olympic gold
Yeah.
medalist.
But he's
Yeah.
not wrestling for the school. He's wrestling for WWE.
But he's still in school.
Yes.
And then he has a. So it's the thing is like
Ah man,
it's like
it's tricky, man.
it's like, for instance, you start playing ball for St. John's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now,
Go restaurant.
you number one in
Yeah.
in college in NCAA. I can get a sneaker deal with Nike.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can come up to you and say that, yo, listen, I have this energy drink called Bang. Here you go.
Yeah. So now Gable.
WWE's a side bitch.
So now Gable Steveson is like he's sponsored by WWE.
Yeah, WWE's
So
a side
now-
bitch.
He's wearing WWE merch to his game.
But is he going to wrestle?
Yes.
So he's wrestling after school.
No, wrestling for the school. He's going back to school.
So he's not wrestling for WWE.
He will.
Eventually, after
Yes,
once he get out of
he's
school,
in contract with WWE.
they're supposed to be flying him
I like
out like
Wilkins.
once or twice a
I
week.
thought
or
I knew
something,
though, but
and-
you
and
know it, boy.
personally training him.
Listen,
I mean,
I'm
I just be in the right space at the
Listen,
right time.
But
I-
my thing is this
I
way.
walk
I
the
do- I do
black
know
sheep
what you do.
moving up.
I agree with you, but just like Vince said to Mark Henry, if you lose, I don't need you here.
Mm.
So this,
No, but yes, that's even better
Yeah.
because if he keeps winning, like
He can,
y'all don't understand, Vince is the mob boss.
like he got a target on
Yeah.
his back.
He's out here owning
He got a target on
hoes.
his back. He got a
Yeah.
target on his back. But niggas will gun for him. But the
Nah,
good
ain't
thing
nobody
about it, no,
touching
no, no,
Vince.
no,
Nobody touches
no,
Vince.
no, 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 no. Why I'm
I'm
about
down
gunning
with
him
those.
by that him because in wrestling, if you're gonna still wrestle, he's the Warriors right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's gunning for him, meaning that I might see what's his name over there. I'm gonna put
Vince
on
don't ever
some
care if he
clinic.
got superstars. He know he's gonna be good.
Yes, because
You know
on
what
that
I'm
First
is
off, they made wrestling household, bro. They're
exactly.
good for wrestling.
So-
Take that away.
So with him, he gonna be on ESPN rocking WWE wear. And if someone beats him, I can hire both of y'all now.
yeah, that's
So
it.
either way, it works for
Nigga,
everybody.
he hired Eric Bischoff.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man.
And Loki just to be petty.
Petty is as petty does.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Listen,
Gentlemen,
everyone eats though, right? Vince A.
that's your word.
That's it.
Before we go, let our beloved guests tell you guys where to find them.
Yeah, that was a good show, y'all.
And what any upcoming things you guys have in works. Let the viewers and listeners know.
Yo, you already know it's the DOE, good brother. Kofi Weedston over there. Again, Jobbertears, thank you for having us. We appreciate y'all. It was an honor and privilege.
Yeah, no problem.
Currently, we've been on hiatus with our episodes. If you just notice, we've been throwing out like little road trips and stuff like that. But we will get back to filming soon. Also, you will catch us soon at HO motherfucking G.
Facts.
We will be there. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? So catch
Yeah.
us there, whatever.
Get an Argos from all of us.
We got
Yeah.
other events, but
HOG's
who
the big
cares?
one, though.
HOG is the one we really want to.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
there's
They're
not-
gonna hate
nothing-
us
nothing-
HOG.
nothing
They're
against
gonna hate
them
us
out there.
HOG. These Queens niggas gonna hate us.
We've been ready.
We've been
Oh,
ready.
man.
But again,
Lord.
follow us on YouTube. We on Spotify or Apple Music. We're Pro Wrestling Tees. What else we on? Twitter.
Man, just hashtag Dirty Hills, man.
You
Holla at
find
us,
us,
man.
Thank
Again,
My
you.
much
guys,
love,
right? You have to
man.
understand,
Thank
you know, it's
you.
my guys, the special ed
Yes.
crew, man.
Yeah, special
Definitely,
ed.
man.
Yeah.
Delinquents coming soon.
Listen,
man.
we work hard to be here. Y'all don't even realize.
Yeah, I ain't
how
gonna lie,
hard
man. We feel
work
contempt.
to get here.
You didn't need to work hard to get here.
Doesn't
Nah.
matter. We
Look,
if
we don't
had
make
to
it
work
here,
hard, period,
we
man,
ain't shit.
You know what's so funny? Someone I forgot
Our
who else said
goal
that. Someone
was
else came on here
always
and said that,
to make it here.
and we were just like, "What are you talking about?"
And
That's good in our book.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's always
But
good.
you have to
it's
set a
the
goal for
timing.
yourself.
The timing is
It always has to be
perfect.
the right time. So
And
no.
this was the
Yeah.
right time, and we appreciate
We
y'all.
don't like
Well,
a lot of
thank
people,
you.
especially me. Like them two are a little bit more friendly, but I don't like a lot of people. Most people don't
Like,
like.
I'm still trying to get cool with you now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Most people don't like me.
Keep
That's
on
no money, man.
trying.
Here's the thing. They don't like
Uh,
my brother. They hate Janelle. I mean, no. They hate my brother, but yeah, they'll give him that fake love. Janelle, they'll love her.
I love
And
y'all,
then with
man.
me, they look like, "Hi, Mr. Black. Can I be cool with you?" I'm looking like, "Nah, B, because you don't like my brother." I be knowing niggas don't like my brother. I be knowing that because no, I'll say right now, if you don't like this nigga, you
Can't like
definitely
me.
won't like
It's a
me.
good-
Yeah.
it's a good
Because
dude,
like
man.
I'm even more
Good
worse.
dude,
I'm even
man.
more. I'm like, no, I'm worse because I'll be like, I look at you like, that's what's up though, but like, I don't care.
Would you? I be trying to be a little professional, but I ain't
Yeah.
professional. Being nah, like that, I don't know. Yo, man.
Trying to tuck my tie in.
Look,
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
it's the suits. It's
Niggas
the
just talk
suits.
to me.
It's the
It's
suit.
the
Yeah.
suits.
But
But
thank
thank
y'all.
you to the gentlemen, the wonderful, fabulous
Shout out to the
gentlemen.
Mount Rushmore podcast,
The
and the
Dirty
Jobbertears.
Heels for joining us on this week's episode of the Jobbertears podcast. We appreciate you guys. We're actually, as much as you're proud of us, I can say we're
Facts.
proud of you guys
Thank you.
for keep going through the trenches because we
Facts.
all know at this table it is not easy, especially
Facts.
how we look. It's not easy
Yeah.
doing what we do. So
Yeah.
we do thank you guys, and we do hope that 2022 is bigger and better things for you guys. So
Thank you.
Shout out to my incarcerated baby moms. I love you, ma.
She's
um,
still incarcerated.
Still calling
What?
me. Dead? All right.
well, on that note,
You have an incarcerated baby mom?
before we go,
have
shout
a
out
kid?
to our
So drugs to start a podcast. You don't even know. Like, I'm like
You-
Lucius. She like Cookie.
Niggas.
You know what?
Rob,
I'm done.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna end with a greater note than that. Once again, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Our lovely team, our family from Your Sports is doing a cause. It's called You're For a Cause. Make sure that if you can donate or purchase t-shirts that once again will go towards all
Yeah.
profits will be going towards two very well-known foundations that focus primarily of people of color. So make sure you can once again either donate, you can Cash App, or you can purchase t-shirts. For more information, you can ask either us or you can once again hit up Your Sports. So that is Dre, Tavia, Matt, and
Yeah.
Peter Rosado for any and every all of information. But once again, we want to support anyone that's either diagnosed, have been survived, have family that have been affected with breast cancer awareness. So I'm going to say live on air, Jobbertears Podcast will donate $100 to Your Sports and their cause this month for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So just expect that at the end of the month, guys. Okay. All right.
Dirty Deals to give y'all guys 50,
Yeah.
man.
There you go.
We say live on air, we give
There
y'all
you
guys
go.
50.
We're
And
good. We're good.
I'm all of
Got
it.
you,
They're good
man.
for it. I promise you. So we're all people of our word. So just make sure to support those that support you. So make sure, once again, all information, you can hit up Your Sports for that. As always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black. Once again, thank you to the Dirty Heels.
Yeah.
Gang for joining us this week. #
Right.
Black Excellence. # We Are Out.
Know it.
Wait.
We've come a long way because he used to do that shit all the time.
Oh, really?
Actually.
I was over, got the hands in motion. If you go with rolling, no need to focus. Traveling states and over oceans. You gotta wait till your coast chosen. Try to have lines outside the show like Harry Potter releases at Barnes and Noble.